Oh shit. I didn't hit the start stream button by accident.
I had it open and
wow.
I'm just staring at the picture here.
Wow. Dirt.
What am I
dirt,
rolling?
dirt.
Perception.
Oh.
Should we start over with the...
Back to the beginning. Rewind.
How's
No.
everyone's week?
We destroyed that drawing. Good job.
So, let's see. What did we get for checks there?
Everyone rolled really well.
I have never lied to my chest before, so I don't know why my chest would lie to me.
As you guys approach, Bailgun, you notice what it is that your group's approaching. Indeed, all of you can see that there's like a little manhole a bit further up in between some buildings here, and you can hear the sound of the water lapping up by the port. But there's something else that you pick up, Bailgun. Other than what everybody else sees, you feel almost like you're being watched, and as you look around, you see a silhouette of something strange that doesn't belong over on a building nearby. And it's on the roof. Like, it's shaped kind of like a chimney, but it seems strange.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
I point at it.
What's wrong, Bailgun?
What is that?
Look
Looking
like
up at
chimney.
It don't look like no chimney to me.
I don't know. It looked like chimney to me.
Is it on a house nearby?
Yes, it's right next to you guys.
Can I try to scale it?
Sure, make an acrobatics check.
Birdman, just flap your wings while you climb.
He's still working on the flying part. We're not there
You've
yet.
seen his great feathers.
13.
Okay. It takes you a moment, you're not super fast, and you guys watch as Point kind of gets over to the top there, the thing seems to move and disappears.
Oh my god, living chimney!
And Point,
I
you can
follow
see
it!
the chimney that was there before is no longer.
Where'd it go?
Oh, which way?
Point that way!
Everyone make another perception check, please.
Aw. Aw.
Not as good.
Oh, looking good.
Oh! Mm.
Somehow, look, you see that the chimney is now on a different house. Still watching you guys. It's quite close, but it's on a different house.
I see him. Surround that house, guys.
Do we have any javelins?
I have like 6.
I'll
How
point to the
good are you at
house.
throwing javelins?
No javelin. Surround house when he tries to run again.
Yeah, we can't just kill random people in the middle of town.
Just like screaming at them. Oh, where do I go? Oh!
I've lost it, Point. I have no idea.
You guys
Surround the
hear
house.
something. It's like a bit of commotion nearby, probably a few houses down, and you can see what looks like some lights turning on. And the chimney
I fucking
seems
look
to
at that
get
shit.
larger, and then you see it turns into the silhouette of a man and approaches you guys and jumps down from the roof. And you see what looks like a hooded figure with a cloak that goes almost all the way down to his ankles. And he says, "Shh, you guys be quiet."
Is
Oh
the
my
cloak
god,
black?
chimney man.
Is he in like black robes like the necromancers?
No, but he is wearing like leather armor and has a black cloak over top of that.
On top of this roof, I'm just flapping my arms. Caw, where? Caw!
You guys shut that one
Down
up.
here. Point, he down here, you blind.
Caw. Slowly scale down.
Shh.
Why you stand on roofs pretending to be chimney, strange man?
Why are you giving me a funny look?
He says, "What are you doing in this part of town?"
Yeah, me and
what
out
do
for a
you?
walk.
He says, "I live here. What are you guys doing here?"
We are
You're
looking for
part of
thieves
us,
guild.
but we're the Church of Sick Games. We run this town.
Look,
He nods and he says,
Hey.
yeah.
you stand on roofs all night pretending to be chimney. You seen weathermen running around? One on fire, maybe?
Weatherman."
Cheaters?
Necromancers.
He says, "I see a lot of things."
Did you see
Well, you
this?
did just
specific
ask us
thing?
to be quiet.
Look. I saw you guys approaching the sewers. be real here. What are you guys looking for?
We just say, necromancers.
Two of
Necromancers.
them. One partially burned, the other one cut up and bleeding. Like me. And I point to my chest.
He says, and who's asking?
We told you already.
You're being
We are-
very
we are.
vague and not listening here.
We are asking. Right now in front of you.
2 lugs. Point. Bell gun. And sprigs.
I'm gonna make a check for this poor guy.
People in this town so dumb, blood.
He sighs and he says, wait here. And he goes
Okay.
over and lifts the manhole and then leaps down into it.
He gonna be very smelly when he gets back, brother.
Hey, we are all gonna be smelly.
Okay.
If I didn't have to jump in the soda because he's doing it for me, that sounds fine. I'll be right back. As in, I'm
Where's
gonna go get
Milkut going?
Mm-hmm. He's
Well,
not
then-
staying here, though.
Steps over to take a piss in a nearby alleyway or something.
Why not
Good
just
door.
piss in the sewer? That's what it's for.
As he's coming back up.
Typical dwarf.
Quest ruined.
Doesn't know how to live on surface.
Eventually, you hear a couple of sounds, and the sewer manhole moves to the side once again, and the guy steps back up. He says, so you're looking for a couple of necromancers, huh?
Time is short.
I know about a few figures that have been moving throughout the city.
Where are they?
He says, look,
One
my
of them
information
has a
doesn't
paper
come
by
free.
sword.
He says, unless you can show me that, never mind. It's
Tell you
not
what.
free.
What
I
do you
can
want
show
to
you
see?
my fist.
It is a nice fist.
Would that be payment enough?
He looks at you, and then looks back over at you, and says to you, Spriggs, how recent are figures that you're looking for?
How recent was this? Was it like a couple hours at this point, or 3, 4?
Like at least a couple hours.
I've heard about a few people moving around through town. Not a whole lot going on right now. A few small robberies. A commotion over in the slums.
Yes,
the
the
slums, that's
motion
where
was
we
us.
were.
Yes, that was us.
Heard a
That's
couple
for
of
the
people
Romans.
made it away on foot.
Yes.
Yes, that's them.
Right up back.
He leans back and says, well, I might know where they are, but it's gonna cost you 25 gold.
Why does everyone like gold? So
The
silly.
shiny rocks.
He says, I've got bills to pay.
Well, we've got necromancers to kill, so here you go.
And I'll fish out 25 gold for him.
From
He
the
takes that, and he says,
Fresh.
nice and easy, I like it.
Well, we don't have a lot of time.
Word is it, they went to a different abandoned building in the slums.
Good. You show us.
Oh my god, Pug was right.
He says,
Should have just listened to me all along. Save you, silly shiny rock.
We don't know where this house is, considering, you know, the slums ain't exactly small.
right, look, I'll lead you guys there. How's that?
Good.
Perfect.
this
But it's
road
gonna
you.
cost you a little extra. I am supposed
Oh
to
my
be standing
God.
here on guard
Oh
duty.
my god, chimney man, just take us to place.
It's gonna be another 15 gold.
Spriggs, give him stupid rock.
Do you have 15 gold, Spriggs?
Yeah, I'm just looking down at my slowly getting smaller and smaller
The wall just... He's becoming more and more flaccid as we speak.
And I'll give him the 15.
Okay, he takes that and says, right. And then he just starts heading down the street. You guys be quiet.
Oh, we very quiet. Don't worry.
Caw-caw.
I say loudly.
We have never failed stealth mission before.
We the ones who blew up all the stuff outside town. Surely you heard about that, Mr. Chimney Man.
I heard the explosion.
That was us, see? Very stealthy.
Mr. Chimney Man. Kind of like that. Ring to it. He leads you through town and eventually gets you back towards the familiar look of the slums, though you're definitely approaching that part of town from a different side. And he leads you for a little bit, and eventually he pauses. And what you can find yourselves in front of is like this mega complex of some kind. The building itself is shaped like this.
If this building was empty, why'd they pick the little dinky house?
So there is a total of 4 layers on this house. And this is the top one, and then you've got the next one, and then like the next one, the next one. It's just like all these little shacks kind of like smashed up together and onto one another. And the whole thing is very obviously rickety, as over on the side from where you guys are approaching, right over here, you can see what looked like one of the parts of the walls, which just collapsed into like a bunch of different pieces, and it's been laying there for a while. And this wall, in fact, has like a very shoddy bunch of workmanship, which has kind of reinforced it. There's doors all over the place. There's like one over here. You guys see one over here as you approach. There's probably some on the other side as well. There's one that like kind of tucked away in here. You even see a door up top, right here, as though it were using the other level as like a balcony.
I've got a great uncle-in-law who'd just be fucking pissed off looking at this shit.
It's my kind of place.
Okay, I'm out of here. And he just
This
turns
looks like
away
Marvel.
and gets out.
Look, hey, yeah, before you go, look, you might want to be careful, because if we screw this up, you guys might be in deep shit, so just be alert.
He just continues running down the alley.
Hey, you know, they're just going to escape again.
How many times can they escape in one day?
I don't
They're
know.
cheaters. They escape as many times as they want.
I think it runs out eventually. Besides, if we just hit them really, really hard, they won't get to escape.
Oh, that's true.
It's the ultimate
could all-
plan.
Hit
We
them
could
really
just
hard
knock
first
down
time.
this fucking shit show of a house. And I want to
No.
kick like one of the boards.
We should all look all the doors. We should
Make
all
a
take
luck check.
different door.
Can you luck check?
A luck check.
A lug
A
check.
log check.
Make a luck check.
It's bad. It's a 6.
Okay. Belga,
Oh,
you
that's
kick
not my
the
bad.
wall, and the wall collapses on itself. And half of the building just like falls apart.
Well, they know we're here now, and I go charging
I
into the
sprint around
door.
to the other side because I don't want them to escape.
I really hope they were crushed to death under that.
Everyone take different door.
I just made my own door.
Can somebody else make a luck check?
I got it. I'll make the luck check.
Will the
Lug
real
check
luck
2.
please stand
Lug
by
check
Another
2 is
6.
just as bad.
Oh, can we
I
get
need a
36
dexterity saving throw from you, Bailgun, as the portion that you kick collapses in front of you. Oh no, 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 no!
Oh, wait, can I see this? Can I see this?
Yes.
Save me. Save me. Holy shit, it's still bad, but it's not a natural 1. That's a 6.
You take... Well, you never know. Maybe there's some luck somewhere. Oh shit. 24 points of damage as a large
Holy
beam
God.
hits you on the head.
Holy shit. Ow.
So you're over here, like, collecting yourself, and everybody else spreads around. As this happens, the commotion doesn't seem to have really rattled anybody nearby. There are houses all over the place and very dense alleyways, but this whole area seems to be somewhat deserted, and there's not really a lot of action. And you guys have a whole bunch of other portions of the area that you could get into if you so wish.
Well, yeah, once I run around the other side, I'm charging them.
Okay.
Also in.
I'm just gonna keep kicking through walls.
So when you guys enter, let's see, or two.
I guess I should be in front of a door.
You get inside point and find that you're in a room that is basically just a hallway that goes up and down. And the hallway ends over here, where there's a little door, and then ends over here, where there's a little door. And in the hallway that you're in, you can see, like, broken chairs and a whole bunch of other refuse and stuff like that. Sprigs, you get in here, and the lugs, you get in here. You guys are in a room that looks actually kind of nice. There is a little fire pit that's been left in the corner here, though it seems like it hasn't been used in forever. There's a little bedroll on the ground, and there's a large circle here where you see two hooded figures that are currently looking at you all in horrible surprise.
The cheaters.
We're back!
I think I'm charging them, right?
Let's kill them, Lugs!
I would say you don't have surprise given your incredibly lousy entrance here.
Oh,
Everybody
certainly
please
not.
roll initiative.
Certainly we would not have surprise.
Look, you go.
Oh shit, they rolled well. They might just escape.
Oh shit.
Someone eat them.
Sorry, no.
Wait, that's
There we go.
wrong.
They did not get a natural 20, but they did get pretty well. Uh-oh. Did anybody beat them?
Nope.
Okay. Immediately, the two look over and see you guys approaching. And as you guys approach, they both look at one another and nod as if sharing the same thought, and you watch both of them just into black smoke and disappear.
Shit.
I listen intently.
Okay, so the next person up, it's we'll get to that. So remember that for your turn. We get to Point next. Point, it's your turn. You heard the other doors, slam open as Lug and Spriggs make their way into the other side of the building, presumably. It comes from the northern end of your hallway. After they break in, one of them shouts, "It's the cheaters!" And then you hear,
Can I? Am I smart enough to figure out that they bam?
make an intelligence check if you want to leave that up to Lug. Let's see. Nice. I would say, yeah, like, maybe you're not smart enough, but you're like, I only heard that sound once, and it was definitely when they disappeared last time. So perhaps that's
Alright.
going on again.
Outside? Do I have any sight or anywhere? Like, there's no sign of them?
So you run outside, and you don't see them at all. There's nothing outside there.
Well, pick a direction and I'll run this way.
And he's off. Is that your turn?
Yeah, just scouting. See if I can find them.
Okay. Lugs, it's your turn.
Shut up. Listen.
Okay. Both of you make your perception checks if that's what you're going to do.
Oh, come on, you fuck.
Oh, one
Oh,
savage.
good. I can't hear them.
Oh!
Mine's in that one, so.
You pause for a second, and Lug 2, you hear something. It's just like a creak from an upper level in the building.
Stay upstairs, brother.
They're upstairs? Okay, go.
How tall
Let's
is the ceiling here?
Probably just like a foot above your head.
I like bend down and I'm gonna like put my hands into like a basket to throw my brother up through the floor.
Oh my god. Okay, are you guys doing that maneuver?
The dunk maneuver.
Going
through.
Going
Yes.
into a rage so I get advantage to throw him
The
up.
reverse
I'll
dunk.
I'll
love
probably
over.
rage so that
Okay.
I can.
I need a strength check from both of you, please. Athletics, rather, with advantage.
Reverse.
What
dunk.
happened to those dice?
Oh, okay. Well, Lug 1 got a nat 20.
And a 19 from Lug 2.
Okay. You pierce through the ceiling, emerging onto the roof. So you are now on the roof of this building. Pieces of splintering wood flying around, a couple of little errant splinters stuck in you. You take 4 damage.
Worked well.
So you're a little scuffed, but you are now on the roof. And Lug 2, you can see that your brother has made dynamic entry onto the roof above.
Can I
quickly
jump
look
up?
around.
You can see
pull
that there's
myself
an upper
up?
level over here, like a second story.
Can I reach a hand down to help?
Sure. Yeah, you pull him up. Now that you guys are both on the roof, I'd like you to make a luck check. Just one.
Who you want? You go, Lug.
You already made a lug check. This
I
ain't
did.
mine.
You're right. Oh, you're
Oh, no.
good as shit.
My lug is not good.
So you lean down and pull Lug 2 up, and the moment he gets up, you guys are pretty, impressed with yourselves, and then the roof just falls apart under your weight and, crumbles inwards. I'd like you to both make dexterity saving throws to remain on the roof.
Can we see?
I would say you don't get that bonus for this one.
Oh, fuck. Well, I'll take the lowest one then. It's a 14.
Because it's just like the floor falls out from underneath you, right? So.
Oh. Is that janked? No.
I see it too. So you
Yeah.
pull Lug 2 up, and Lug 2 gets up fine, and then the roof explodes, and you both leap, but Lug 2, you don't get far enough, and Lug, you do manage to get up. So Lug, you're back on the ground on the first floor, and there's a huge hole
Brother.
in the ceiling.
You get up yourself, I'm finding them. How much movement would you say I have left, if any?
After being thrown up, you probably used 15 feet, I'd say. So whatever you got left.
Depending on how high it is.
So this is
Not
the other
high.
story right here. So that would be the wall of it.
It's like
Arcane
5
spell,
feet to get up,
fire
then I
through
can
it.
get there.
Oh, so you want to get onto that roof? Okay.
Oh, yes. If you said they're upstairs.
So yeah, you would get up onto there. There's an even higher, the final layer is this little portion right here.
Did I use an action this turn?
No, not yet.
Am
Then
I
I'll
stuck here,
Spend
Alucien?
it to
I would say
dash.
you're not stuck. You could definitely try and get up.
I'll dash with my action then.
Okay. So you dash over
Try
there.
to get up. This is the taller portion, right?
Yep.
Yep, I want to get up there.
Okay. As for you, Lug, you can use your attack to get up if you'd like, or your action or whatever.
I'll climb up,
Okay.
and then I think I could just climb up here with the rest of my movement.
Okay. So yeah, you can see that your brother has actually made it onto the very, very top of the house, and you've made it just up onto the layer below that. After that, is that your turn?
I'll scream out, "Stay upstairs!"
Am I
loud
on
enough
the
for everybody
highest
to hear.
portion?
You're on
Would
the
I see
highest
them?
portion.
Would I see them up here, or is there like an inside that I would need to go?
There's nobody here on the very top roof.
No one here, Lug.
They're probably inside, brother. I don't know why you went all the way up there.
And we'll cut over to Bailgun. Bailgun, you've just suffered a huge blow to your head. What do you want to do?
Well, Lug 2 just shouted out that they're probably upstairs. So maybe I won't go plowing through the house and demolishing it.
Could
Well,
be
let's
fun,
find
though.
out. It's less than a 10 I'm plowing through the house. It's less than a 10 I'm plowing through the house. I want to rage. I want to take my maul. I want to be very angry that the house fucking just slammed me on the fucking head, and I want to just start tearing through it.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack.
And this is definitely reckless. There ain't nothing not reckless about tearing through a house.
Very true.
24 to hit.
24. Roll damage.
$15 damage.
The house does not have a lot of HP. Your hammer goes smashing through this wall. The thing starts to kind of shake for a second, and gradually the whole thing crumbles and falls apart in front of you. So this whole part breaks and falls apart. And I'd like you to make a dexterity saving throw. This one you can use your danger sense.
Oh, I used it last time because I could see the house falling on me. This time I actually got a decent roll, and I got a 15.
So you're able to move out of the way this time, consciously making an effort to destroy the house instead of just giving it a tap like before. You smash this wall and step back, and the house gradually falls down in front of you, leaving just like half of what used to be there.
There's half of it left. We're not done.
Okay.
Resume.
Now as you get up to this portion, there are multiple stories in front of you, so if you knock this down, it's very tall. So you know you'll have to run a considerable amount to avoid it.
Bailgun, no.
You guys hear the sound of Bailgun grunting, and then the house just starts falling apart even more from the side that he's on. Are you actually going to yell to him? Because you can if you
honestly,
want. It's a free
I
action.
don't think White would care.
Okay.
He'd probably be okay with it.
Maybe
What do you
I'll
wanna do,
fall on the
Bailgun?
cheaters.
I don't fucking give a shit. We're tearing down the house.
Okay.
Bringing down the house.
Oh my god.
That's a 10 to hit.
A 10. Okay. You swing and you hit the house again. Roll damage.
Plus 7 modifier. 10 damage.
Okay. Your hammer strikes, but it's not as precise as before. You put all of your heft into it, but it doesn't concuss quite like you wanted. Yet it still leaves a broken portion of wall. And Lug, up where you are on the top floor there, you can feel that the roof that you're standing on suddenly starts to kind of like tremble a little bit.
Ooh. Maybe one more.
I don't have one more though.
Alright, is that your turn, Bailgun?
That is my turn.
Spriggs, you're up.
Alright, well, after hearing what I would assume is portions of the house collapsing and seeing the roof fall in,
Uh-huh.
I'm not getting collapsed in a house again. And I'm gonna walk out. I guess I'll dash. I'm just gonna go.
As you walk out,
70.
reverse yourself. You only get to here, to the door, before you
Okay.
see one of the weathermen right here.
Oh my god! He's right there!
Attack!
Okay.
Yeah, we'll reckless. And yeah, we'll great weapon him.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's 14.
He holds out a hand, and a magical force field pushes your weapon to the side. As he does so, you can see that this one is already, like, charred from before, and he's got what looks to be, like, bits of melted wax on different portions of his skin and clothes.
He's got a really elongated Mario mustache, and one end of it isn't on fire.
He already looks pretty haggard here. But he does deflect your attack.
So I'm just gonna yell at everybody else. Oh, he's over here! Quick! Quick, come help me! And I don't think I'm gonna hit him with an attack, so maybe I'll try to grapple him. I'm just gonna try to jump on his back.
Okay, make an athletics check, please.
Does the dive maneuver through his legs and leaps up and grabs onto his back.
He gets a 15.
Oh, that's 17.
Okay, you managed to successfully grapple him, and you're on his back like the, what is it, the jockey from Left 4 Dead or whatever?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm like, this is not doing any damage, but I'm like trying to pound at its head.
Yes! Okay, is that the turn?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Everyone,
That's
please
jockey
roll
laugh.
initiative. Oh, they didn't do as well this time.
I think,
Oh no.
Alright, is that the new order?
Spriggs, you can go first.
I believe so.
Alright, Spriggs, Bailgun, who's going first? Is that Spriggs?
Spriggs can.
Go for it. What do you want to do? You're currently on this man's back.
Can I... I guess... I'm not really going to be able to hit him with my sword if I'm on his back, right?
I would say that you could, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll try to chop his head off while I'm on him.
Okay, go for it.
We won't great weapon this one, but we will reckless.
Ew.
Oh, I don't think that's gonna help. That's a 15.
15. You hit him. Go ahead and roll damage.
Good.
Oh wait,
And
hold up.
Yeah, how does shield work there?
Yeah, no.
yeah,
you miss
how does
him,
that
sorry.
gonna work with?
With this new initiative, it's kind of weird.
Yep, you miss him. No, you would miss him.
You know what? Okay, that's alright. I'll try to take another swing with my extra attack.
Okay. Reckless?
No, yeah, no great weapon though.
Boo.
That's a 19.
You hit him.
Okay, good. That's what I needed. And so it'd be radiant damage.
Radiant.
Oh, that's not great. So 7 radiant and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 physical.
Okay. You cleave at him, and as you do, you lose your grapple, given the nature of swinging a large sword while trying to hold on to the guy. The two of you end up disconnecting for a second here as the grapple fails, but you do leave a horrible gash on him, and it looks like he's almost dead. Like he's barely managing to breathe here.
I got nothing left.
Okay. Dale
I
got
just
your
gotta
own.
wait.
All right. What do I have to roll to hear Spriggs say that there's a guy over there?
Perception check. The beat of 5.
That's 21.
Okay, you hear Bailgun. Or, sorry, Spriggs. He's definitely got one.
Myself. Either so they're not in the house. Just I want to go plow through the house over this way.
Athletics check, please.
I am raging, so actually my rage would have ended, wouldn't it? I didn't take damage that time.
Nope.
Oh, actually no, I made an attack. I still have it.
You made an attack.
attacks.
I'll count it.
I'm just not used to making attacks on houses. That's a net 20.
So you go smashing through, leaving a hole in one wall, then a hole in another, and you see Bailgun burst through the wall here.
Are you screaming, "I'm the Juggernaut, bitch"?
I don't want to scream like "Here's Daddy."
Oh no.
Here's Daddy! I don't want to go fucking murder his ass.
Go for it.
Recklessly.
Okay.
18.
You miss.
Wow. Now roll again. $17.
You miss again. Each time, this man is like... He's not evading you much or anything like that. He makes attempts to, but there seems to be a magical field that pushes away your weapon.
That son of a bitch.
So
your
Bale get a
turn?
weird look.
I won't tell anyone about this.
I hate fucking football. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. Meanwhile, over there in the opposite side, Point, you had been looking around the perimeter, but there's calls that the weathermen have been found. What do you want to do?
Well, and bird-like name.
You would definitely hear the lugs as they're on the roof and speaking loudly.
So bonus action rage and then action burn.
Okay.
How much movement speed is that?
That was
That's
70.
40.
Get where you were.
I'm just checking how much speed I have.
It'd be
So it's-
faster to dive through the building. You're so good at that, too.
Naruto run.
It's aerodynamic.
Fuck. There's no way I can just throw my body 30 feet, right?
like what is it, that Luigi move in Brawl? Like,
Yeah, Luigi jump.
I would say you could channel your inner bird power and try it, sure. But if you
The
fail,
kid that
you'll
throws himself at the
burst a
lockers.
nerve.
Oh fuck yeah, dude!
All right, make for me a athletics check. Roll very high.
One Birdman.
Your first flight. Here we go.
Yep.
He's learned to fly. Oh!
Pretty good.
It's 20.
You hold out your arms and bring your legs like scrunched together, and you fly off, and you go a whole 30 feet like a human missile. Just. I'd like you to roll.
Bird! Get it, bird!
Let's see here. I'm gonna do a dexterity saving throw for our wizard friend here. And he rolled an 8. So he looks over, hearing footsteps, right? And as he looks over towards you, he tries to move out of the way, but you're already heading directly for him. And your head hits him, and you just like smash into his ribs, and he falls over like dead to the ground.
Were you flapping your wings?
What was this maneuver called?
Crouching bird, hidden bird.
It's beautiful, Point.
Point's laying on the ground next to a dead guy with his arms fully outstretched.
A little headache.
My body hasn't even moved. It's just out, arms stiff.
Hey, we're
It's a
still
muffled
missing
cough.
one.
Because like your face is like in his robes. Okay, is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. Next up
My
is the
reaction,
Leatherman.
scream, what the fuck?
You guys are all standing outside here when suddenly you hear a ruckus as a lightning bolt bursts out of the ceiling of this building and
I knew
goes smashing through Lug 2 here. Oh, sorry, not a lightning bolt. I'd say more like a blast of like purple energy, almost like a beam of it. And Lug 2, I'd like you to make a dexterity saving throw. You do not see this coming as it bursts through the floor.
It's a 9.
What would you say if you were struck by magical energy bursting through the floor and carrying you through the air?
Peters.
I don't think I'd say anything. I'd just be like, "Ow, Peters!"
Okay. Oh wow! I rolled 2 ones on the damage dice. So you take 2 damage, 2 necrotic damage, and get sent like flying through the air, and then go over this portion and land on the ground, prone over here. And the landing gives you 4 points of bludgeoning damage. So you actually roll pretty well when you land. There's a hole in the ceiling right here.
What the fuck? First our bird burying is fucking flying, and now orcs have learned to fly.
Lug 2, you would see
Jesus
this
Christ.
as well. The ceiling just and he goes flying.
When orcs fly.
Or sorry, Lug would see that. That's their turn though.
Figured.
What do you Lugs want to do?
Well, I definitely know what I'm doing. You want me to go? I'll go first. Can I make a good guess at where he is under the roof from where that
use
beam?
one of your attacks as a very good perception check.
I mean, I could just hop through the roof, right?
You could. As
I'll
long
just
as it
hop through the
breaks.
Or like through the hole there. You said there was a hole there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Plunging attack. It's the strongest move in the game.
Plunging attack.
I'll just jump from the roof I'm on into that hole.
Okay. Make a luck check for me, please.
If I take damage, it's okay. It's a pretty big jump.
Just hit the floor and go straight
14.
through the
Oh,
first
I didn't
floor.
think about that. 14.
Okay, you land on the roof and the whole thing kind of like shakes for a bit and compresses almost as though it's gonna snap, but it doesn't.
I do a quick turn. Where is this guy?
Okay.
Do I see
You run
anything?
over, leap down the hole, having made it across the roof, and when you get in here, you see him standing like right about here, center of the roof. He's actually quite close to you, and he's got like a bunch of purplish energy that still sort of wafts around his right hand.
We found you, cheater. Yes. I'm gonna go and reckless his head off.
Okay, go for it.
Great weapon. Oh, yeah. 21.
Okay, that definitely
Shield does,
hits.
bitch.
Oh,
no.
yeah. 27 damage.
You just decapitate him. Like, he looks like he's about to trace, like, some magical sigil through the air. You see, like, a spell halfway to completion, like a fireball begins to summon, and then whoosh, his head just cuts clean off and
Head
falls
just
over.
bounces off the wall.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was quick.
You are no longer
teleport
in
for
combat.
you. Lug, I got him.
Meanwhile, Lug 2 is just like standing up, starting to climb up the building. I'm coming, brother!
Since it came up directly beneath you, you probably took more damage to your loincloth.
While he's coming, I'd like to, like, grab the guy's body and kind of, like, begin a puppet show when he gets up here. I'll, like, I'm a silly cheater. Oh, I got Lug. Oh, wait, I have no head. Just kidding. He's dead. Throw the body at my brother.
That's beautiful. You guys are all down there, and like now that things have quieted, you hear through like the hole in the ceiling some sort of Lug, you know, sock puppet performance piece. Like, oh no, I'm sure.
I got his arms. I'm like pretending to cast spells. Like, oh, lightning, oh.
Suddenly the hand shoots out lightning as he does it. Little did we know, if you cut the hand off a wizard, it just becomes a fucking automatic, like, lightning pistol.
Just put it on a staff. Lug, you eventually climb into the room to see your brother amusing himself with the corpse of the last weatherman.
This very funny, brother. You should do this at a tavern.
Did I get you? Did you think he got me? Of course not. Stupid weatherman.
No way. Stupid weatherman not strong enough to take out a Lug.
Look at his silly head over there in the corner. One swing, all it took.
I go over and pick up the silly head.
Okay,
And I
she's
come over
sorry.
and I like move the mouth like it's talking on top of the headless body.
This is the most
Hey,
fucking...
Maybe we should show the wizards. I bet they would like this. Show them what we can do.
Wait, isn't there a bounty for these heads?
Oh, you mean silly, rock? Maybe. We can give it to Spriggs. He seemed a little sad that his junk was looking smaller. without this troll.
Lack of
yes,
rock
good idea.
Did make his loincloth look rather small.
Well, silly gold coins made getting here easy.
This is very true, brother.
Wasn't there another weatherman?
Lug,
You know,
you had
our
seen
friends.
one over by the others outside. That was dead.
Oh shit, Lug. They could be dying. Let's go.
You
killed
know
one
when
out there.
you know when you put a bag on top of a dog's head, it just kind of wanders around aimlessly. I'm like pecking at the ground with a man's body on top of my head.
A bit of cloth
Lug
has gotten
grabbed the
over
head.
top, and now you're stuck. How will I
They killed
overcome?
the other one.
But instead, it's kind of like a body that's on top of.
It's
Brother, the fight is over.
There was two, one for each of us, remember? Quick, grab the
Yeah,
head.
but-
We gotta go.
The other guys already killed the other one. I didn't
Oh.
get to kill any of them.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can you hold this one up while I stab it so I feel better?
I should have. Here, I'll hold him up and pretend to cast spell.
I stab through the corpse. It doesn't feel the same, brother.
Does it hit me?
No.
I'm sorry. You want to hit me?
No,
I should
it's
have
okay.
saved a hit for you.
Let's go get drunk.
Oh, yes. Oh, McGee, yes. Okay.
Back to
Friends, we're coming down.
You guys don't hear this.
Do not
whole
be
recovered
scared by my
conversation.
brothers. Do not be scared by my brother's foolery. It's not really alive, but he is pretty convincing.
I want to look at the house. Does the house look like it's going to crumble underneath them as they
Any
come
moment.
I think I would try to make it crumble as we
out? Can I roll for luck to see if it crumbles under them?
I kind of want it to crumble.
I want it to crumble.
How are you guys exiting the house? There's a stairwell
Hopefully
nearby
it crumbles
and a
and we
wall
like ride
nearby.
it down. Like jump, like I want to like jump on it and have it crumble and slide it down.
Turn around, put on sunglasses, and walk away looking like badasses.
Okay. Both of you guys, or no, sorry, Lug, you jump for a second, and the floor quivers, and then the whole room seems to collapse around you. And both of you guys, I need dexterity saving throws from you.
There we go.
Actually, no, there's no way to avoid this. Constitution saving throws, please.
What the fuck? Are you kidding me, Dice? The fucking random hop? Well, I got a nat one.
It's because you jumped.
So you take 11, and Lug, you take 5.
The dice jumped just
Plus
like
2,
me.
rather. And the whole house collapses in on itself, and gradually you see a couple of planks that move to the side as the lugs come out. They seem to have with them a severed head and a necromancer's mangled body.
Okay. We got our trophy. You guys want to go back home?
Yeah, I guess so.
The house.
You did good.
Somebody take the body off Point's head. I think he's confused.
I want to kick it off him. Go!
You know what? You logs might have a good idea. Maybe we shouldn't leave these bodies here. You know, being they're magic, evil necromancers.
Yes, that's definitely why I was taking it.
But how can they romance next when they don't got a head?
This one still does.
Didn't the guards say they wanted these, or was it the wizards?
Well, let's bring them to the guards.
Okay,
And then they can bring it to the wizards if that's how it is.
sure.
I don't
Well,
have an
guards.
axe, so I'll leave the decapitation to you unless you want me to golf club it.
Well, no, just carry the whole body. You don't
Fuck
have to
that!
cut it up.
That thing's heavy. Look at him.
I'll carry it. Go over and pick up the other body, just dropping the head that I'm carrying.
Someone take the head. That's important.
While you guys are here, you see something coming from nearby. It kind of sticks out given how dark everything is and all the starlight and whatnot. There's an actual light coming towards you. It's like somebody's holding a torch and going down an alleyway nearby. And you see what looks like 2 guards that come around the corner, and they have with them somebody from the slums who's got like a bunch of sort of raggedy clothing. And he goes,
Perfect.
This right here. And he points over, and the guards kind of nod, and you see one of the guards hands like a couple of coins to the man and gives him a pat on the back.
Oh, that poor man's a snitch.
He turns and leaves, and the guards step up to you guys, and the wreckage everywhere.
Don't worry, guards. We solved the problem. You don't
What's
have
going
to
on
thank
here?
us.
We
Heard
killed
about
the
a ruckus.
necromancer.
None of you guards are on the same page, are you?
You think they'd have a system in place to communicate?
We
Fuck
are
off.
we are the Church of Sick Gains. We killed the necromancers. You're welcome. Blah blah blah. Now let us
Yes,
go.
we were bounty hunting. We've been authorized.
One of them seems very confused. The guy who's talking to you seems like he doesn't really know what's happening. I'd like somebody who's feeling lucky to roll a luck check.
I'm so lucky. Oh, do you wanna roll? You can roll.
The house collapsed. I was feeling good. That is a 17.
The other one actually looks over to him, though. The one that hasn't said anything goes, actually, yeah, they're clear for this. Tony was talking about it. And the other one kind of gives like a somewhat confused look and then turns back and says, really? Yeah, nothing. Hunting
So
down
maybe
a
they
couple
do
of
have a
necromancers.
system in place.
This one knows what he's talking about. Good.
He looks over and he says, oh, what do we have here? And he kind of points at the 2 dead bodies.
Cheater
Brother,
necromancer.
show him what you showed me.
Oh, okay. So it went like this. You approach the house, and I get behind the weatherman, and he was like, "Ugh, purple energy blast," and my brother went flying, and I chop his head off, and yeah, that's what happened. They cheaters.
I want to give them the most blank stare possible.
It all happened just like he said.
That character's seen some shit, but this is like an orc playing puppets with some wizards who don't even have heads.
I'll be pecking at their feet.
The 2 guards look over. The one that has been doing all the talking to you just goes, right. And then his friend kind of like gives him a tap on the shoulder, and the two guards step away for a moment and begin to whisper to one another. Do you guys want to listen in, or are you guys busy watching the puppet show?
I'll probably try to listen.
Okay, make for me a perception roll then.
I don't hear shit. I went
Am I
deaf.
too entranced with my puppet show to listen?
It's 14.
Okay. You hear some of their whispers. They're not the best at it. There's a couple of words there, and mainly you hear, just get it over with. Like, near the end.
Can I approach and like pop up the headless stump? Like, what you guys saying? The wizard is curious.
The main guard that's been talking to you, pauses and goes, here, I'm authorized to pay this to you guys. And he hands you a small pouch that has some coin in it.
Oh, give it to Spriggs. Spriggs, put it in your Speedo.
I'll just hold the Speedo out for him to toss it in.
Good. In there, guard. That's our treasury.
He says, city doesn't care what you do with the bodies. Just don't go smashing houses, okay?
I can keep puppet.
They turn around and walk away. You think you see the other one smile for a brief moment.
This much more valuable than any stupid shiny rock.
Look, brother, this would still hold.
They would both come in handy. Let's take them home.
I
That one
hate to
is kind
say
of
it,
like-
Lugs, but maybe we should bring these to the Mages Guild.
Why? He said we could keep.
Well, there might not be just these two. There could be more.
I don't know if McGee would
Fine.
appreciate the smell if we had some corpses rotting in his
That's
establishment. Maybe keep them
Okay.
outside.
Fine, we go wake up the stinky cheaters.
Give me motivation to kill more. It's fine. I had fun.
Very
Okay.
convincing, brother.
Who remember how to get back to Mage?
Okay, so you
Cheaters
guys,
Guild.
you're going back to the Mages Guild in the middle of the night. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Best idea ever.
You guys wander through town, dragging with you 2 dead bodies, one of which has been decapitated. And as you guys are going along, you eventually bring these things up to the Mages Guild. There isn't really much for people to stop you, other than like a single guard who comes up to you, obviously curious what's happening. And when you guys explain, he just kind of lets it happen. And you guys eventually find yourselves in front of a closed door, as clearly during the middle of the night, the guild is not open.
Hey, let's prop them up in funny position and leave them.
Wait, brother, I just had a great idea.
Yeah.
Let's give them tattoo like mine
Hmm.
and leave them for Mages Guild to find in
Oh.
the morning.
What do you want to write?
Necromancer.
Oh, genius. Yes, yes, yes.
And then at the bottom put killed by Church of Sick Gains.
Hmm. Hmm. Could not agree
And then
more.
we just come back here in the morning.
They will know. Yes, yes.
I wasn't going to suggest such a graphic route, but yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah. That's how we write it. Yeah. Probably row like the. It's
Oh,
like
yeah,
a,
there you go.
it's like an exercise, you know.
Yeah.
The sick gains.
So, are you guys actually gonna just carve on them and leave the bodies here?
Yep, I think so.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
I would like somebody to roll luck. See
I
if you
rolled
guys-
last time.
Point, you got it.
I'm feeling lucky.
Famous last
Z
words.
didn't touch the dice, we're fucked.
Oh!
What the fuck?
Horse shit.
What was that?
That was ridiculous.
That was some black magic fucking niggery. I'm upset.
I just watched it on the stream and it made me even more tilted. It completely stopped on 18 and then just fell over.
The gods said, no. Fuck this guy.
It's like that SpongeBob episode where they're playing like ladders and fucking slides.
Ladders.
Escalator, ladders,
Snakes and
escalators.
eels and
Eels and
escalators.
Eels in a.
Escalators, escalators, escalators.
Yeah, that.
So you guys going back to McGee's?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah,
You guys
fucking
prop up
guess
the
so.
bodies after writing into the chests of these corpses, you know, some clear identifiers, and then make your way back and get back to McGee's. Who was paid, by the way? Oh, it was Lug. You were given the money as you went over. You get a bag of 20 gold.
Spriggs, your package now has a bag of 20 gold.
20 extra gold.
So you guys get back to McGee's and find that the establishment is just as you had left it. The door is locked at first. When you give it a tap, McGee opens the thing up and goes, "Welcome, come, you know, get in here. You guys look a little rough."
We had great night, McGee.
Says
think
you'll have
Killed
to tell
two
me about it.
cheaters.
Oh yes, I will tell you. I don't have a body here to do puppet show, but it's still a great story. Sit down. Give us some ale.
He starts to bring food and ale for everybody.
Good.
And
I'm
before
gonna
the
need a
next
little more
part,
than just a few. I need a keg. I might have gotten a concuss there.
he will fill up your glasses here anytime that you ask him. And as you guys gather around and get some refreshments, we will take a brief 5-10 minute break.
Glorious.
Glorious.
Be back
Glorious.
in a minute.
Bum, 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 bum.
I'll be right back.
Jacob,
What's up?
I just saw the Dota post, like the actual Valve post. Holy
Uh-huh.
shit.
Yeah, they gave him the fucking middle finger.
That is some clean diss.
They fucking murdered the shit out of ESL in that post. That was fucking hilarious. Oh man, I've been fucking on Reddit just the past 3 days, and I've just been enjoying all the fucking like shitstorm. It's been this ESL drama.
Do you play VR chat at all, Jacob?
No, but we meme about it a fuck ton. I don't know, man. VR chat seems like a different. It seems very, very cancerous in a lot of ways.
Seems fun as fuck.
It seems well. Then you can play it without VR. You know that, right?
I know. I just feel like it'd be so much more fun with VR. But I probably will play VR chat with some buds in the guild.
I like looked at it, but the people here probably wouldn't play it.
Probably.
So it'd just be kind of me in VR chat with a bunch of random niggas going fucking all dressed up as fucking Ugandan knuckles.
My friends that play just say like, yeah, we go around and talk to people. That's about it. I mean, I'm sure there's like the occasional Uganda knuckles, but just talk.
Yeah.
While also looking at fucking trap and anime model.
Yes, they're everywhere. Nah, I'm not social enough to, like, I would never be, like, just get on a game like that by myself to go just have random conversations with people. I'm not social enough for that kind of shit. It's the kind of thing I'll watch videos of rather than actually participate in.
I am Vic. We'll start in a bit.
Have you seen the girl with the persona of nuts?
Fuck.
She's like just some yandere, and it's great. Really the stuff of dreams.
What are you talking about?
VR chat.
Good.
Just all give to Lucian a copy. Every single one of us give him one copy.
It's free.
See what he distributes it to.
Free game.
No, but I want to gift him Aduchi. He won't ever touch it otherwise.
Oh, what's going on in the chat here? The young owl.
Oh, is Tyler asking for help with Dark Souls?
I have no idea. Uh-oh. Stealth RG.
I like his picture on Discord. I like Tyler's picture on Discord.
I have no idea what it is.
It's an old Asian man. He's not old or an Asian. Although he is a man, so I guess he got one of three. Richie, what is this video you posted?
The fuck? There's so many Kizunais. I'm closing that shit.
What the fuck?
We waiting on Will?
I don't know.
No.
Let's see here. Everybody good to go?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Si, senor.
You there, Doctor?
Yes, I am here.
Alright, we're good. And there we are. So you guys have all returned back to McGee's. And the the atmosphere is quite nice. It's late in the evening, and McGee seems like he's waking up from a nap, and is handing out some food and getting some drink for everybody. And you guys have told him the story of your destruction and hunting down of the Weatherman, which he seems to listen to intently. What do you guys want to do?
Did that guy ever show up? I think we were probably gone.
Are you talking about the weapons?
No. The guy who brought the weapon said someone else would be by later that day, but we didn't want to wait. With like some offer or something.
I think he
Not
said
sure.
that if there was work, they would come and tell you.
Ah, that's right.
So there might be something coming down the line.
That's right.
Yep, was a pretty good day, McGee. What'd you do all day?
Well, got myself some sleep. Knew you guys would be back eventually. I heard you rapping on the door there. Wasn't really up to much. Cooked some food. Sat around a bit.
Good man.
Not much to tell. Certainly wasn't out killing any necromancers.
Well, you
Did
could've
anybody
come.
come by at all for us?
No. Just before, when all those weapons were left by. He points to the pile of weapons that were there from before.
All the little swords haven't been touched.
Well, that's good. We didn't miss anything.
Yep. Seems things are pretty quiet around the city these days. Don't know if it's going to keep up.
Well, what about the siege? Heard anything about that?
Well,
What's Jarma doing?
I don't know. Have to ask him. I don't take any trips up to the wall.
Oh, if I see him, I won't be asking him anything.
Unless it's how he likes the taste of your axe, right, brother?
Something like that, yes.
I don't know if
Hey, we
it'll be
all
that
know
easy.
you'll just yell filthy cheater at him over and over again.
Is he a cheater?
I don't know, but I feel like anybody you're going after is probably a cheater.
Oh, he would be a cheater, wouldn't he? That would just make sense. I can see it.
He is
I
a
hadn't
great
thought
evil.
about it.
They
don't
say
get to be a
Jarma
great evil
united
unless
all
you're-
the different clans in his area, conquered every single one of them, one after the other.
I wonder how.
It's
Probably
pretty
he was a
strong.
strong warrior.
Could be.
Or cheating?
Or major cheater.
What do you mean
Guess
by all
we have
this
to
cheating?
find out. What'd you
That's
say?
what the orcs call wizards in the lake. They're not a fan of magic.
Oh,
Yes.
well, I reckon he's probably got some people like that on his side, but I don't think Jarma does any cheating himself. No.
Oh, so it will be good fight.
You guys really
This
think
makes
that you're
God
gonna
happy.
be able to kill him?
Yeah, why not?
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, he's got hundreds and hundreds of men out there.
Well, we'll kill them too.
Hey,
These men
you
are
heard
puny.
about us going straight into their encampments and blowing up their munitions, right? I don't really think we give a shit about how many they have at this point.
He looks like he's gonna say something and then kind of stops himself and nods.
It was a hard-fought battle, that's for sure.
His men are like flies, though. You hit them once and they just go, wah!
Hey, those catmen sons of bitches, though. Aye, they take a few hits.
They are a good fight, yes.
They are fun, yes. I enjoy those much
I don't
more than
like them.
regular men.
I don't like them at all.
I give
What are
him
you guys
I give him a
talking about?
sweet old peck.
You peck him straight on the top of his head.
Ow.
There was a dinner plate up there.
There, Spriggs.
We're talking about the Catman. You have not seen?
Oh, I mean, I haven't done any of the fighting that's been going on.
Well, think of a man, and think of a little kitty cat, and the head of the kitty cat is on the where a normal head should be.
That's a disturbing thought right there.
Hey, they're about as ripped as Point is.
I see. A little bit tougher than the other ones.
Yes, yes.
Put up a bigger fight. They don't go down to one hit like fly.
I wonder if that's all Jarmus got up his sleeve. Say he's
No.
building more siege weapons. Well, every time we look
Oh,
beyond the wall.
don't even talk about the siege weapons. I took one of those to the gut.
Yeah, you got shot with a cannon.
Oh, it was fucking painful. I don't think my
Seriously?
ribs will ever be the same.
Wow. And you
I
survived.
got hit by a ballista. Look.
It's like the
I-
5th time it's happened to him. He's okay.
I
Show him
took
my-
the cannonball, it dropped next to the ground after it hit me in the gut, and I ran it over, and I caved the cannonier's head in with it. Son of a bitch.
Sure are some tough customers. Might be just what this city needs.
They are lucky to have us indeed. And we are lucky to have you, Mookie.
Lost two of them.
Well, I'm just doing my job.
The city is lucky to have you because we are lucky to have you. The city is lucky to have us.
He gives you a nod and toasts and clinks glasses there with you all.
That hurt my head. Too much
I
thinking.
think we should sleep in case someone come by in morning, and we get to battle early. We don't want to be tired in case we get the chance.
Hey, wait, do we know if there's gonna be a battle tomorrow?
No, I just say in case. I can hope, right?
I've got to know in case I want, like, you know, you gotta drink more. Actually, no, I'll just drink. I'll just keep drinking. I'll be fine.
Attempts to English.
Lug, you want to go say bedtime prayer to Grumps? Anyone can come.
Yes.
Come on, Point.
Thank him
Have
for giving
fun.
us weathermen today.
I'll follow.
Too good kill.
Had much fun.
Is there anybody not joining in on the prayer?
Well, I'm a dwarf.
Are you joining in on the prayer?
No. I'm going to die today or tomorrow, but no, I'm not joining in the Orcish prayer to the Orcish god.
What up his ass?
I don't
Pointing
know.
to Belgun.
I
Well, good.
spent my entire life fighting orcs. I just feel it's improper to suddenly say a prayer to the Orcish god.
You would think in all the battle we have, he would realize Grumps is great. But Dwarf is stupid. Can't help that.
There will be more battles. He'll get to see it. Don't worry.
Yes, he has seen the greatness.
Still not going over there, Bailgun? You just can't take that stupid comment and round it nail?
I'm going to take that stupid comment and drown it out, yes.
The dwarf seems to drink more heavily, as is known of his kind, and you guys proceed in your prayer. I'd like you to all make wisdom checks, please.
Yes. Oh, we got 4 chances this time.
Yes, we can fail.
I got an 8.
I think
Oh,
mine's a 16.
19.
Okay. You guys say your prayer to Grumsh and feel better afterwards, having given the proper reverence that he deserves right after a good battle with some filthy weathermen. What do you guys want to do after?
Time
Only
to
thing to
sleep.
do after prayer is sleep.
Okay. Is everyone
Dream of
going to
the
bed?
brave.
I'll head to my room and
After having a
tuck in for
few
the night.
more drinks, I would wish McGee a good night.
Okay.
And also go to sleep.
You all manage to get a long rest, and after said long rest, you're all awoken, presumably the next day, having, slept in plenty, to the sound of McGee screaming from downstairs and calling out, "What in tarnation?"
Brother,
McGee,
Jarmo must be here.
McGee is in trouble. Let's go.
Not bothering,
Spoke
not bothering to put my loincloth on, I grab my sword and rush downstairs.
No loincloth, great weapons in hand.
Okay.
I
The
sleep in the
lights
speedo, so
charge.
You go running downstairs completely naked to find that the scene is pretty much as you had left it. A bunch of tables here and there. Things are cleaned up a little bit, however. And over behind the bar, McGee is standing there and he's holding a crossbow in his hands at the ready. And in the center of the room is an orc that stands like 10 feet tall so that his head barely touches against the ceiling.
Oh my god.
And he has a set of wings which are made out of axes that sprout
Oh my
out of his
God.
back. So it's like 4 poles go out on each side, right? Like in a little wing pattern, and then at the end of them there's like a great axe that hangs from each of them, like an axe flail, and they all kind of like dangle together. And you can see that his chest is bare. He's wearing a loincloth. He's got no shoes on, and his chest has like just a multitude of 10 or 12 different necklaces that have different symbols of Grumsh.
I assume this is Grumsh.
I would like
Is
you
it
to make a
an
religion
avatar?
check, and since this is your only god, I'll let you roll with advantage.
Can I roll as well?
We did see him in the sky, so maybe we'd recognize him.
if we're downstairs, could we roll?
Can we-
No, obviously
yeah.
not with advantage, but
You guys all come over here, and
Oh no.
15?
Lug 2, you're not sure what to make of this, but Lug, you are almost certain that this isn't Grumsh, but one of his angels.
Do I know his name or anything?
No, you don't know his name, but there's an angel of Grumsh standing before you, and he's like just there in the center of the room, and there's an electricity to him, almost like an energy. The air seems to almost like pop and snap with some kind of static, just as he kind of like looks around and everything.
I don't know how orcs salute, but I'll stand straight up and hit my chest once and leave my hand there and go, "Angel of Grumsh, good to see you. How do you grace us with your presence, brother?"
How do you grace us with
Your
your
chest.
presence?
I beat my chest as well, and then I say, "Do we not do traditional orc headbutt greeting with this man?"
I don't know. I'm nervous, but
What are you guys doing as the two lugs talk about this? You're all like kind of on the stairway going down, right? And you've just stepped into this room here.
I would see it and I would turn around and go back to sleep.
as soon as I hear him
Spriggs?
say it's an angel, oh sorry, good.
I look at Spriggs. I look at the orcs beating their chest. I'll line up with the orcs and also beat my chest.
Yeah, when he looks at me, you just say, "Holy shit, there are angels have axes for wings."
The whole
And
room
badass
seems to shake
I've
when he
ever heard of.
speaks. And as he opens his mouth in Orcish, he says, "Good followers of Grumsh." And like everything shakes in the room, so that almost every syllable that he finishes causes like a mug to fall off of a nearby shelf.
I am Lug
McGee,
1. It
put
is
your
good to
gun
meet
down.
you.
Put your crossbow down, McGee. This is his friend.
Guy seems to like lower his crossbow when you call this out, and he gives you a nod, but he doesn't put it like down on the table. He's still clearly worried. The angel in the center of the room doesn't seem to pay him any attention. He just looks at you four and says,
Little crossbow. I couldn't hurt him.
"Have watched for many times."
Does Grumps have mission for us?
Yes, Grumps say, you very good follower. Send me to come tell you, you very good.
Thank you. This means a lot.
He walks over towards you guys, and he's like huge as he comes over. And then he turns over, and who's like on the most left of all of you guys on the landing?
In my head, I pictured it Lug 2.
Lug 2? The
But
most
I don't
left.
know.
He looks over at
That's
you,
how
Lug
I
2,
picture it.
It's
and then he
either
just
Lug 2
smashes his head against yours. And I'd like you to make a strength check, please.
Not having
Traditional
time to
orcish
rage.
greeting.
Come on, traditional orcish
Come on,
greeting.
baby,
Come
come
on.
Yes.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Strength. That's a 19.
Okay. You think your skull may have been cracked as he smashes his against yours, but you maintain some degree of consciousness afterwards. And he goes, good, and turns over and then smashes
see
the
that
next
one? When that happens, can I like rage, like, and be ready for him to do it to me?
Sure, yeah. You can go ahead and make your check with with
Like
advantage.
ready myself, a little scared, like. "Urgh."
We got a long rest before this, right?
Uh-oh, he rolled a nat 20.
Oh, no.
I got a 19 as well, just like my brother.
Okay. He smashes your head, and this time you're like, you guys watch as Lug gets sent reeling back, and the stairs break behind him as he smashes into them.
I'm like steadying myself, like.
You're breathing
dazed.
very strong.
Oh,
Grumps would
you
be
very
proud if he saw
strong.
your greeting.
He goes over to the next one and looks at you, Point. Go ahead and
To
make a
good
check.
you, sir.
Can I rage too?
Yes, we don't have enough time.
I'm gonna shit an egg.
Yes!
Nice, he didn't 20 this time. So you take it and you actually like your feet, you feel them push like an inch into the ground, but you're still standing there. And he says, maybe bird orc. Very good. And then he turns over to the last one, and then he
Cause an
smashes
orc.
your head there.
Oh no.
Spriggs?
How does he get his 10
Yeah.
foot tall down that low?
He's going down real low.
He's
I'm
doing a
not-
full bow.
I'm not gonna rage. I'm just gonna like dig my feet in.
He steps back and does like
Prepare.
the football, you know, like takes a knee and then poof.
All right, I'm gonna take this. I got this.
Take it without rage. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, 9.
Springs
Straight
like
into-
pancakes onto the ground after this. And let's see. So Spriggs and oh wow, Spriggs and Lug, you guys both take 3 damage. You guys can feel.
Did I do it, guys?
He says, "Small one must get stronger."
We know this. We're working on it.
Good, good, good. Grumps, send me, because important thing to talk about. Come, sit. And he walks over to a table.
Stumble over to the table.
McGee, can you bring us ale, please?
McGee like
Things to talk about.
puts the crossbow down gently. It doesn't say a word as he just like starts to fill glasses.
Can we get you something to eat?
The angel walks over and seeing the chair there, he stares at it and then he kind of frowns and the chair explodes into splinters. And then after that, he holds out his hand and he goes like in a sort of circular motion, like he's massaging something into existence. And you watch as like basically like a pile of skulls appears there, and then he sits down on it and he kind of like shimmies a bit and goes, much better.
Can I have one?
I like chair.
And he turns over and he says, no, must earn skull power.
Oh. Brother,
Maybe
when
one
we
day,
finish, we should go get the necromancer skulls back.
we should have used them as chairs all the time.
I know, we're very stupid.
No whisper at my table!
Sorry.
I see
were
you
just
killed
regretting.
Necromancer. Good work.
Yes. Oh yes. You know. Okay. Good. Good. Forgive
Very
us.
difficult cheater. Run many times, but you find and smash. This bring happy to Grumsh.
Right.
Choose you.
Sorry.
And then as the glasses are being put down there, he turns over to McGee, and as he says this, like, you know, more stuff falls off of a nearby shelf. He's like, "Roast, please." And McGee nods and like disappears into the kitchen, and it takes a suspiciously long time before he comes back. At the table here with your ale, in a single slam, he just like pounds the whole glass like it's nothing and puts it down. And the glass like shatters on the table.
I am doing my best to emulate him and do the same exact thing.
Okay, sure. I'd say that you guys, given your backgrounds, would probably be able to do so.
I'll take one little sip.
He looks at all of you and says,
Pinky out.
"Grumsh, have watch group. Choose group. Very important mission. Say you shall promise, but not kill Jarman yet. He has sent you on mission. Important to kill evil, but still there is evil. Why you take so long?"
We sorry. We forget what evil is, so we just killing all evil.
How you forget?
Our man next target. He has not showed himself yet. Too many minions in way. We have
Grumps.
killed many so far.
Grumsh say, if smart enough. Wait, no, it has not. Grumsh say, if strong enough. No need smart. Clearly you not smart. Because not strong enough.
My eyes are looking back and forth, like thinking, like.
Calculating. It's like the fucking clip from Sherlock where he's got all the fucking equations going on.
Except it's things like 1 + 1 = question mark.
There's
No,
like,
it's just like
there's
Clipper, it's just like
emojis.
two gears, like two cogs together, and it like turns once.
Still must get stronger, is what you say?
Patrick's brain, where a jug of milk just falls over and spills on the table.
Clearly must become stronger, or more orc could also fix problem.
I wish we had more orc.
He turns over and says, Grumsh have many power. You, Birdman, and you, Small Man, could become orc, then have more orc power.
I caw in Orcish.
Strange talk of bird. You speak talk of Small Man?
The talk of small man. What are you talking about?
Clearly confused, cause not strong enough. And as he says this, like behind him, you watch, like as his eyes kind of narrow, and if the narrowing of his eyes has some influence on the room, you watch as a table compresses and then explodes into splinters. And McGee like comes hurriedly out of the kitchen and starts putting like food down at the table.
When he does that, I flex. The best flex that I can muster up.
He says, there is more. Grumsh sent me because... was it? Yes, because could become stronger. But have to do perilous mission for Grumsh favor.
We live for Grumsh.
Tell us, what is this perilous... what is this mission?
Arouse this danger.
Yes, where?
If Grumsh says we go, we go. Tell us.
Grumsh have many place, conquer many land. No like Jarma, because if Jarma conquer all things, who conquer? Must go to island in the sky. Get special pieces of Grumsh and use them to finally kill Jarman before he conquer all and then nothing to conquer.
This very good plan.
How we get to island in sky?
I use my wings, take you there. And he looks over and you just see like a bunch of the axes kind of clink together.
A little bit of pee comes out.
Birdman, you impressed by my wing? And like you hear like it's like a house nearby outside across the road has all of its windows shatter, and you just hear like peasants screaming.
Wait, did he say Birdman first,
Yeah.
or did he just say...
He said, Birdman, you impressed by my wings.
I turned towards Point.
Caw!
Speak loudly. No more cawing. Remember, use your words.
When you slam your head on the table, he says, "Read table like person must be Birdman thing." If you want Birdman, can get you Grump's power, have beautiful wings like me. And he flexes. And you hear like what sounds like the neighing of a horse like off in the distance.
I think when he caw, he mean yes.
Caw!
So all he's saying is yes. This is good. Make
I have heard him
very
talk
easy.
before, but I think he nervous.
Really quite strong. There was other one you had with you. Where he go? Small man.
He know like Grumsh.
No like Grumps?
Oh,
Ridiculous.
Like
I know.
Oh no. Oh,
You're
just
Silly
silly dwarf.
Silly
Bill
dwarf
Gunn.
does not know the power.
Bill
We have tried
Gunn.
to tell
Let's-
him. We have showed him the power. We have killed.
Hear them
many
yelling my
Grumsh.
name, I will tentatively come down the broken stairs that log caved in.
The angel steps up and says, "You must join at table."
I'd
I'd like you to make a strength check as he smashes his forehead into yours.
I don't have time to rage, let's hope.
Yes, yes.
Okay. You take the hit pretty good, and sink only like an inch into the floor there and manage to remain standing. A splitting headache develops for a brief moment, and he says, Maybe hope yet for a small man. Come, join at table. We talk about important thing."
Hit me harder than that wooden beam last night.
He comes over and sits down at the table on a pile of skulls, and he says, "Okay. I take you to island in sky. Get powers of Grumsh. But powers of Grumsh only for strong one. You not strong, you die. Easy. Understand?
We all very strong.
Makes sense.
Very strong. Yes, test strong. This one need help though." And he points over at you, Spriggs.
God, why is he looking at me?
Not strong enough. I greet you, but like small child, crumple on ground.
Like, I can't get any taller.
Maybe.
I tried, believe me, I've tried.
Maybe through power of Grumsh, he make you taller.
I nod in agreement.
Interesting.
I, of course, am okay with going to sky. You don't have to ask me. Just take me. I am ready.
He looks over and says, "Smell like one that no like Grumsh, no like orc." And he says to us to you, Belgun.
Hey, orcs are great fighters, but I've been fighting your kind all my life. Does not seem proper for a dwarf to worship an orc god.
He looks over towards the rest of you and says, "Should kill this one now?"
No, don't kill Bilgit, please.
Sure, have not killed in almost 3 minutes.
That horse was the last thing.
I started thinking about how long we've been in this room.
The judgment is up to you. Of course.
And he just like flexes for a second, and you hear like a scream off in the distance. Someone like, "Ah!"
This is very impressive.
This seems to calm him. He says, "Yes, so strong, not even have to bring strength to enemies. Strong all the time, everywhere. You too can have power."
Bilgun, how you not want this power?
Become strong.
Surely you
like
must
orc.
see his Grumstrong is best strong.
The angel seems to nod.
I give a slow nod.
I
It is
understand.
settled then.
Not strong enough to know what good, what bad, but soon be strong, then understand. Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
yes, yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
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 Cough.
Do we need loincloth before journey?
Bring if want.
I look at my brother.
Hmm.
Journey too important, brother. No waste time. Must go now.
In the
I
Sky
ripped mine
Island, no one cares about loincloth except people that care about loincloth.
No loincloth. I want to go as soon as possible. No time for loincloth.
Good. And then at that, he stands up and says, "All ready then.
Ready.
Ready.
Come to me." And
Ready.
he like holds out his arms and waits for you all to approach.
I
We'll
approach.
wait for Spriggs to do something first.
I
No, I'll just hop over and get ready to go.
In his massive arms, he bear hugs all of you together here. And then you watch as all the axes seem to like extend, no longer like hanging down like a flail. They go like straight there. And then he like steps outside and the door frame just like bursts forward into splinters of wood as he steps out. And you can see like two people arguing near a house who has like no windows and there's just glass everywhere. And they just look over in horror. And then he just jumps and just flies off into the sky.
Thanks for having us, Mickey!
Whoever I'm being held up against in the bear hug, I'm just gonna look at them. Wow, this is really exciting.
The air is like rushing by as you guys go flying.
Hey,
You feel
Spriggs,
like a
it's no
little
time to be
poke.
gay.
Why so hard? Why so hard to keep eyes open? It hurt.
You're flying, Point!
You seem
You're
to have
doing it.
inspired this angel. He too opens his mouth and you just hear like and like a comet you guys ascend. Clouds begin to go by, and eventually you pierce through one, which like causes everything to just be like white and cold as you're going through a mist, and then you guys poof through the top of the cloud, and you can see nearby as you guys kind of come to a halt and are sort of floating there this time. But there's, sure enough, a large hunk of earth over there. It's so large it has like a little mountain on it, and it has like trees and stuff like that. And you start to fly, this time horizontally, over towards there. And the angel says, "Look, their island in sky. See?
I see.
Soon
Is
have
this
the
where
power."
we test our strength?
Yes, Grumps keep important thing in Sky Island, because people don't have wings like this.
I see.
They are glorious wings.
Good wing. Used to have wing, make of soft thing, but soon discover use hard thing, just wing anyway.
After that flight, I think Lug have hard thing.
Soon use for wing, maybe.
That would be very strange.
Must be very strong then to have wing of hard thing.
So, Angel of Grumsh,
Yes.
what is challenge?
Challenge is kill thing and get Grumps thing. Understand
Okay.
when on island.
Okay.
He brings you guys over and soon deposits you. And as he does so, he places you in a large field of some kind. And it's like fields of wheat, like, you know, sort of golden fields swishing back and forth in the gentle breeze, which is here above the cloud line. And you guys can see that were you to, you know, make too many steps in the wrong direction, you would just fall straight down to your death. But the island itself, off in the opposite direction, is quite large, in fact. And you can see that there is a forest, and then there seems to be a mountain behind that. You're all deposited here, and the bear hugging ends. Yes, we make it. Very good. His like axes of his wings here seem to like now fall back and kind of dangle together. He says, "Well, must travel far. Their temple of Grumsh down that way. Keep many important thing there. Strong enough to get there, take thing, then you deserve thing. With strength, defeat Jarman, cause evil, and conquer too many."
Plan understood. We will not forget this time.
You must be strong man, cause understand. Rest understand.
Aye.
Get to the temple, fight the thing, get the thing, got it.
This small one still hesitate. Not strong enough. You must prove self. And he points and like prods you with a finger there, Bailgun. Must become extra strong, cause not smart enough, cause strong lack.
I don't even know what to say to this guy. I'm just gonna push against his finger, I guess, as he pokes into me.
Strange. Well, have thing to do. Hear Grump's call. Want me do things. Also, not kill in 1 minute. Getting antsy. Goodbye,
no
chosen
time.
Grumpses. I see you another time.
Oh wait, I don't even have the war drum. I just took my sword. I don't have anything.
You guys are naked with just your weapons.
That's all you need.
I would have never dreamed of such a thing, Mug. This is great. Shall
The
we
axes
march to
extend, and then with a roar, it just like flies off through another cloud and disappears.
Man, that was great. People scream. A horse neighs in the distance. Oh man. All right.
Character looks at the
Hello?
cliff.
So, you want to run? I want to run.
I want to run. You all ready? Go to temple, get thing, kill thing. For Grumsh.
I cannot wait. We must go now. I can't wait anymore. My feet are gonna move on their own. Oh my god.
Start running.
Okay. You guys go running through the field, and as you're running, you encounter something. Brief moment to grab this up here.
I'm
There
gonna
it
go grab
is.
a drink. I'll be right back.
Okay. As you guys are running along, the ground in front of you bursts as some strange creatures come flying out of it, and you find yourselves faced with a challenge in front of you.
Challenge already. Not even a temple. Glorious.
This is glorious.
Where is it?
And I'm back.
Stick together, strong ones. With the lugs, your attacks. Much better.
Bears.
You see bursting out of the ground what appear to be like large quadrupedal type creatures that seem to resemble giant bears. And each one of them, instead of having fur, has green skin and like large orcish teeth in its mouth. And a lot of them have war paint on them, like all over the place.
Orc bears.
And they
Do not be
roar and
warriors
then
like
run
on
to attack.
battlefield.
Everyone, please roll initiative.
Yes, we get to fight orc bears.
Dude, that means orc birds are an actual thing.
They didn't believe.
Good roll, brother.
Thank you.
Kill me now.
Hopefully it's good enough.
I think I've picked the wrong campaign to play a dwarf in. So if I, for some reason, my character turns into a dwarf, Alucien, do I just lose Ancestral Barbarian?
Turn into a dwarf. You're already a dwarf.
No.
Clearly, this
Into
is
an
not
orc.
strong enough.
Turn to something that's not a dwarf.
I would say that you would keep it, though your ancestors would probably be orcish.
How does that work?
Who
It
is
just
first?
works, okay?
Power of Grumsh.
Oh, Lugs, you're first. It's your
Oh,
turn.
perfect. Everyone, on lugs. Come on.
I think we're both gonna rage.
Yes.
Say that easily.
We don't have to worry about switching off, brother. These are strong. Just swing.
Yes. Great
When I
weapon,
do that-
master.
Reminder that Lug 1 and Point do not have lost a rage.
16 to hit.
21.
16 misses.
What about 21?
21 hits.
Wonderful. 21 damage.
21 damage. 21. When you swing, Lug 2, the creature is fast enough that it turns over and facing your blade as it's swinging, it screams. And it's like an animal's roar, but also orcish language at the same time. And it screams no, and the blade actually gets pushed away by the sonic wave.
Oh.
Is that your turn?
We get a second attack, right?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bear actually just.
Whoa, that died
Whoa.
out of mind of its own. Oh!
Nice.
Really out of mind of its own.
Bug
It was
was
on the
turn
journey.
14, so misses. So bug 2 misses.
Give him that crit, baby.
Boing.
Oh, baby.
Holy.
37 damage.
37. Okay. You slice into this thing, and as you do so, you like tear through the front end of it as it's rearing back, ready to hit you with its paws. You like practically gut the thing, and your blade just like cleaves from one side to the other. A bunch of guts fall out, but the creature continues fighting, even with all its entrails on the ground. It's still standing there. And as this is
Much
happening,
respect.
those of you who aren't in combat here notice that, like, kind of behind you and off to the side, off of the island, some clouds part, and you see Grumsh, who appears there, this gigantic orcish figure, and he's just watching, staring there. And as he, like, looks towards you guys, he's just, like, kind of nodding slowly.
I love it.
In Orcish, I'll say to the bear, much respect, very strong bear.
It screams at
Good
you.
fight.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Yes. I would get another attack, but we raged.
Gotcha. Point, you're up. Oh no, sorry, Bailgun, you're up.
Alright, well, this is my fate now.
I'm going to run up to this orc. The orc?
Orc bear.
You're right.
Orc.
You're not wrong.
You ain't wrong.
Just
Bear
fucking
orcs are called
scream.
orcs.
Orc.
Ah, well, at least I know how to kill orcs.
I'm gonna go into a rage and I'm going to recklessly attack it.
Okay.
Nice.
I have a 26.
Yep. That's pretty good. So you swing out and hit the thing here with that 26, and... Oh,
Snake eyes.
8 damage.
okay. You hit the thing, and you guys hear a loud, booming voice. Lugs, as you turn to look, you see Grumsh there, who's been watching you, and he said, "Disappoint."
Is he talking to us?
No, he's talking to me.
He seems to shout it at your group. It's still your turn, Bailgun. What do you want to do?
Oh, I'm going to attack it again. And hope.
Bailgun, hit it harder.
Alright, that's a 26 again.
Okay.
You may strike, but not enough blood.
Better. 14 damage.
14. Okay. This time Grumsh goes, better.
This thing also has my ancestor dwarves. Does he react at all to the ghost dwarves just fucking darting around this goddamn bear?
It does seem to be having the same effect that it normally would. Like, it is applying the debuff, if that's what you're asking.
The taunt.
No, I was asking if fucking, like, me being on an orc island and Grump sitting there looking at me, and if he just, like, if he has a reaction to there being dwarf ghosts darting around this bear.
Oh, I don't know. He seems to be watching you, so, you know, at least whatever you're doing has grabbed his attention.
Alright, well, that's my turn.
Okay. Point, you're up.
Hmm. Go over here, pop a rage, do some reckless swings.
You don't need to reckless.
What?
You're next to a wolf barbarian.
Oh,
You just have
next-
advantage.
Oh. The wolf and bird. That's their prey. That was shitty.
Maybe you do need to reckless.
15?
15. You miss. And as you swing over, the thing looks and an orcish goes, "No!" And your blade just gets like pushed to the side. Like digs into the dirt 3 inches.
Yes! Huh? 17.
As you swing forward, it like paws away your weapon and it misses again.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alright, Spriggs, you're up.
Did need to reckless.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Oh, wait, when do I get that 5 extra movements?
You mean you always have it? You're a barbarian.
I think barbs get like a plus 10 extra movement.
Yeah,
don't
we
they?
get, yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, well I can get up to them then. Good.
you would have it. Yeah, you have 35.
Nice, nice.
Whoop.
Oh, ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, there we go.
Briggs
so you
is
get
gonna
right up
take a deep breath and great weapon master.
Yes.
For Grumps. Glorious. Oh,
Man.
it's almost 19.
That's not gonna hit. 12. Well,
And yeah, you definitely miss.
let's swing again. Same thing, great weapon.
Oh,
Yes!
Hold on, I gotta see if that. I don't know if it applies only on my first attack or my first hit. My zealot.
It's probably first hit. Because it usually goes by hit, not the first attack. Well, at least a lot of features do. It's exclusive.
First creature you hit. Okay.
There you
So
go.
does that
Nice.
does that extra d6 does that double too?
It does.
Yep. Every die that you would roll for the damage on that hit.
Can I get some extra d6s, please?
Just recolor that. Green one's over here.
There we go. All right, let's see what we can do.
boy.
Holy
Grumps will
nut.
be.
Holy nut.
Oh
Okay, so we got 4, 6. Does it double my like extra damage from? Because
Modifiers?
it's a
No.
1d6 plus half my barbarian level.
No, modifiers don't change. Just the number of
Okay.
dice.
So 19, 29 plus another 4, 30. 33 plus another 4, 37 damage.
You run over and the thing turns to face you. It goes to open its mouth as though it intends to do this strange block with its sonic power there. But you're swinging a, what is it? A greatsword.
It's a great sword, yeah.
And you cleave the thing, swinging it overhead, and it goes like cutting the creature's skull almost in half as it goes through with like this burst of radiant light. And the two halves of the skull of this Borg just like fly in opposite directions. And the thing falls over dead.
Good strike, Spriggs.
I look at Grumsh and flex.
He calls out and goes, "Good! Also kill." And then you see one of them just explodes.
Alright.
Also good.
Okay, so I'll just take a step over here and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Next up is...
I love Grumps so much.
This one turns and goes to bite at you, and its huge jaws open up, revealing massive teeth that are like colossal compared to what a normal bear would have. And does a... Did you do anything to give it advantage? I don't remember. Did you... Wait, shit. Sorry, I think I just muted by accident, sorry. Did you do anything to give it advantage?
Yes, I reckless.
You reckless.
Okay.
But he's got ancestral, doesn't he?
That doesn't apply to me. It only applies to other people.
Oh, it's other people.
Well, you got
right.
super lucky because he rolled like a 3 and a 5. Your AC's all 15, right?
Yep.
So you're good. He actually misses the attack. And he moves up like a little bit. But other than that, seems to be stuck in the same spot. And everybody, please roll initiative.
Roll good, brother.
Oh, you rolled a little bit better.
13.
Also a 13.
Don't even move it.
Apparently we like to go first here, brother.
Finally. About time.
We spent a long time not going first.
Oh, fuck you. It's next to me. This is mine.
Fuck you, I'm 13.
Yeah, we were both 13. And you put yours ahead of mine.
So first to go here is the lugs, apparently.
One more target, brother. Let's go.
Must be ours.
Give some space for Spurgs.
Oh, gee. Roll a d6 or a d20. Whoever gets higher.
Roll this d6. This one.
Where?
It's right next to it.
Yes.
Okay.
20. Not natural.
Fuck me.
What is that dice doing?
20 will hit.
16 misses, right?
16 misses, yeah.
Uh, 20 damage as well. Yes,
It's still alive, but you get a good strike on it.
good.
17?
17. Yes, 17 will hit. Previous one did not because it had a modifier, but this one has an act.
Oh, 21.
21, that hits as well.
Oh no.
23 damage.
23.
19.
19. Ba-da. It is still alive. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Right. Looks like Point is up next.
Hell yeah.
After a furious fight for second turn.
Am I next to a wolf? Yeah. Not reckless. Yes! Net 20!
Damn.
We've crit 4 times in this fight.
You guys are starting off strong here.
Grumsh!
We gotta show Grumsh we mean business when he brings us here.
Cause an orcish!
We got a good night's rest. Nice.
Well,
A
alright.
A 1 and a 12.
Average.
Less than the worst.
15, 18 damage.
Okay. You swing and you cleave into this thing here and cut like through half of its neck, and the thing cranes back and then reels and falls onto its back. Its body splayed out, blood everywhere. It's dead. You guys are no longer in combat.
Kill, motherfucker.
Ah!
Good.
Grumsh, at this point, seems to have vanished at some point during your fight, and you can see, like, the clouds almost warble for a moment, like he just turned to leave.
He's going to the temple. Let's go. Keep running. Don't stop.
Run to the
Follow.
god. Keep going to the temple.
You guys go running, and I'd like somebody who's feeling lucky to make a luck roll.
I don't think I'm feeling very lucky.
I haven't
Briggs
rolled
hasn't
in a while.
rolled one.
Oh,
Briggs
I
sorry,
haven't
let's do
done
it.
one yet.
Do it.
Alright, let's see what we got.
He's real lucky boy. He's a small lucky boy.
Charge
Dwarf on an orc island.
I'll take it. I'll take it. It's okay.
Better than what we've been having so far.
You guys go running, and as you do, you can see that you're getting closer towards the forest, but off towards the right, there appears to be another group of 3 of these Borgs. Do you guys want to just pass them by? They don't seem to have really paid much attention to you. You could just go into the forest, or you could go and fight them. It's your choice.
Grump should want us to fight. Let's go.
This very true.
We tried running before. Grump's not happy. Must fight.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
Oh.
Charge the Borks.
Okay. Roll initiative again, please, as they see you approaching. Oh, they rolled pretty well this time.
So did I.
So did I.
So did I.
What's their
I
dex? Because
did
we
not.
died, Alucien.
No, we're one above
Oh,
that.
oh, never mind. We got 20.
I lied.
I like.
First up is Belga.
Can I even reach? No. No, I cannot. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to sprint over to this one.
Okay. Is that your turn?
And I will be popping a rage, and that will be my turn.
Alright. Bugs, you're up.
Brother, we forgot our javelins. Who needs those things, right?
I'm gonna move 40 feet and prepare my attack action if one comes into range.
Okay.
I'm not gonna rage.
Have we already? I'm assuming we left rage on the
Yeah,
run over here.
Definitely.
Yes.
Okay.
I only have one left, so I'm saving it.
Yeah, we might need them.
Yeah.
Okay. You're running up there, and that's it.
Holding it.
Lug 2 will go into a rage, so that we're even.
Okay.
Because it doesn't feel right having a rage when my brother doesn't have one.
Next up
Holding
are
attacks.
these enemies here. This one will easily get up and attack. This one will run and jump over you guys and sprint
Oh my god. Holy shit.
over here.
So impressive.
Did you get a good look of it when it jumped over you?
Magnificent.
Bailgun, oh my god, you're so fucking lucky. That's an,
I don't know if I'm lucky. I need to take a hit, otherwise I lose rage.
well, he misses, so...
Rip.
Meanwhile,
in peace.
over here, an attack on, if it's 1 to 10, this will be for Lug. It's 12. Lug 2, an attack coming your way.
Ooh, good.
Oh my god, he misses as well. It is your turn point.
Wait, can
We
we
can do attack
can we
as
make
we
our
held
solid
them.
attack?
Oh yeah, please, go for it.
Okay.
Oh, I don't get advantage because you're not raging, but you get advantage.
First one misses.
Okay.
You could you could reckless.
I think you have to declare reckless at the start of your turn. I was reading the rules of it the other day, and I didn't declare reckless. I'm guessing a 6 does not hit,
Both of mine miss.
or an 11.
6 and 11 both miss.
Mine both miss as well.
Okay. So you guys make some swings, but they don't lead anywhere. And point, it is your turn. One of these borks is getting dangerously close towards you.
This is fine.
Everything is fine.
Just like a regular family friendly. Oh jeez.
It's almost really bad.
18.
18 hits. Roll damage.
Motherfucker. That's only 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. It is, of course, still alive.
One more hit.
Same
18.
18 damage. Okay. Or sorry,
Nope.
18 to hit. Roll damage.
Yeah.
Well, a little bit
Better. 10 damage.
Okay. You get a couple of strikes, but it doesn't seem to phase this creature at all. Is that your turn?
Yes, it is.
Spriggs, you're up.
I got your back, buddy! And I'm gonna recklessly Great Weapon Master attack him.
Go for it.
Oh, nice!
Holy shit.
Nice.
Sweet.
Alright,
Collecting all the big dice over there.
the d6s. That's a,
Oh,
oh,
that's
fuck.
not too bad.
This isn't set
dollar
right.
damage is good.
Alright, so 21, 31, plus another 2, 33, plus... Oh, I'm not raging, so just plus 2, so 35 damage.
Still pretty good. Your swing here cleaves through a portion of it, and the side bursts open with like a rain of gore that showers all over your body.
Oh, good strike.
Still alive, but you dealt it a heavy blow. Is that your turn?
No, I got one more attack. Same thing. Great weapon.
Nice.
Reckless. Oh, that's close. No, that's not gonna hit. 10.
Okay, yeah, that's a definite miss. Roll initiative, everybody. Creature gets an 8.
Oh, heck yeah.
No.
20.
My rolls have been fantastic, Will.
Oh, also a 20.
That's not deep.
Did 3 of us get 20?
Yes.
No,
Oh, no ways.
slugs are.
Alright, guys. Roll this d6.
Well, you guys all rolled nat 20s?
I got a 3.
Yep. I got one. I'm going last.
Okay, so Galgun definitely last.
What do you guys do over there? So Spriggs
Got
is
a
first.
1. We're deciding.
No. They're fighting out.
Yes, Spriggs is first.
Spriggs, you're first.
Well, let's continue my onslaught and do 2 more reckless.
Just like 4
master
hacks in a row, like, ah!
This is for you, Crunch!
Fucking flurry.
No, that's only 13.
Yeah, that's a miss.
I got 1 more in me.
Can you close it out? Oh no.
Oh,
That's not looking good. 1 to 2.
Awesome.
The saddest.
I used it all up on the first one.
Okay, you make 2 inept strikes, and afterwards it's your turn. Point. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna hit it.
Okay.
All reckless like. Uh, 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
11 damage.
11 damage. Okay, it's still alive.
How much strength do you have?
I only have a +3.
Yeah, it should be a +6 to hit, not a +3. Or +5, rather.
Oh yeah, cause the 3. Hi, 21 to hit.
You always forget about proficiency, Uchi. It's like your
It-
thing.
It's gay. 13 damage.
It is still alive.
Alright,
Is that
that's the
your
end.
turn? Bailgun,
Orcs
you're
are
up.
powerful.
I am going to give it 2 non-ranged weak hits recklessly. Assuming I hit it. Which I do.
Yep, 19's definitely enough. First strike.
11 damage.
11. Okay.
And again. 22 to hit.
22 hits. Yep.
And 12 damage.
12. Okay.
No, more than 12 damage. 14. No?
14.
Yeah, 12 damage. 12 damage. 12 damage. 12 damage. Alright, fuck. The rage, not having rage is fucking with my head.
Right. Yeah, no worries. After that, it's the creatures here, and we'll start over with you, Bailgun. The thing leaps at you to bite, and oh, sorry, that's not reckless, is it? So it's just normal attack. Or no, was it reckless?
It was reckless.
Okay, sorry. I'll roll another die. Does a 20 will hit. Hoo-hoo.
Goddamn bear. Misses the first time. Tactical.
You take 26 points of damage as it bites you.
Ooh.
Are you raging? Is it halved?
No.
No. Okay.
I lost rage, and I didn't re-rage.
26 big ones. Over here, let's see. It attacks Lug 2 once again.
Thank God.
Yeah. Does it have advantage?
Yeah, no, I did not reckless.
No. Okay. It hits you anyway, and you take. Oh, it's pretty fortunate there. 9 plus 13 plus. You take 17 points of damage. Then half, of course, because I think you got a rage going. For
Yeah.
you guys over here, the thing looks like it's conflicted as to who to attack, and it eventually settles on you, Spriggs.
I can sentinel it.
Oh, do you want to do that?
Yeah, boy.
Make your attack. Oh,
That's
Nice.
Oh, the 23 to hit.
you hit him. Go ahead and roll damage.
12 damage.
How much?
12.
Roll a luck check.
Could be clutch.
9.
You manage to hit it, but it's still alive. It lunges over and manages to attack Spriggs here. Spriggs. Oh shit. You are hit, and you take. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
32 points of damage.
Oh my
You
god.
small gnome.
Oh my god.
Are you still alive?
Yeah, I'm still alive.
Coughs IRL because it hit so hard. Lugs, you're up next.
I will reckless this time.
$19.
Yep, that'll
21.
hit. 21 hits, yep. See some good stuff there.
I'll still take it. So it's -2. So it's 25 damage.
23 for me.
20. That's your first hits, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, you guys do some good damage to it in that first round.
Miss.
Natural 20.
Oh shit.
Oh wait. Oh, that one's totally janked. That.
Which one?
You confirm that?
Yeah, the one right here.
I'll give it to you.
Well, let me look at it from the side.
Yeah. Yeah, you can reroll that.
If you don't, if you say no, then I won't.
Well, I just said yes.
Okay. You seemed unsure. Didn't want to force
Just
you
want to
into
make
anything.
sure you.
18.
That hits.
Uh, 34 points of damage from that crit.
Okay.
Mine is 23.
You guys eviscerate this thing. Like you leap forward, cut off one of its arms, another swing comes down and like cleaves through its shoulder. A sword blade like bursts through the top of its skull, and like your axe comes crushing down into its spine. And it's just like this mangled heap of flesh with like two legs at the back.
I point at the one next to Bailgun.
Okay.
We rush over for our great weapon master strikes.
Oh, sick.
Who gets it though?
Well,
I
he got
caught
a
a
crit, so you
So
get
I
the
figured
kill.
you got the kill.
Oh, okay.
Your attack was rolled after mine.
Especially like Lucian.
Mine just- Mine's a 13.
That's a crit.
13 misses, but I see a crit. As we all know, William's crits are a little bit,
Juicy.
they can be, yeah. This one average on the juice.
A little above that juice.
19 plus 20, or 19 plus 16, sorry. 33? 38.
38.
35.
Okay. It's still alive.
35.
35. The more we worship Grumsh, the worse we become at math.
That's the goal, right?
It's the goal, yeah. Is that your turn, Lugs?
Yes.
Everybody
Not
roll
smart
initiative,
enough.
and let's see
Not
who
smart
gets
enough,
a
not
tasty bite.
strong enough.
Just not strong enough yet. They got a nat 20. You guys are fucked.
I got a 1.
If anybody else gets a nat 20, let me know.
Got a
If we're stronger, we'd hit harder.
I got a not nat 20. Oh, whoops, sorry, I moved green.
Wait, you got a nat 20?
No, I got a 20, but not natural.
Okay.
Got a dirty 20.
So the creatures are going to go first. And over here, let's see, Point, you're 1 to 10. 11 or higher is Spriggs. It's a 10. Point, the creature attacks you. Does it have advantage for anything? You
I
reckless?
did reckless last turn.
Oh, no.
Oh boy.
Does an 18 hit?
Yeah, boy.
Oh my, you are so fucking lucky. That damage dice, oh my god. Ah! Let's see what I get for the last one. You take 16 damage.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
You took 16 damage, and I rolled 4 d12s. It was a 2, a 1, a 1, and an 8, and then the modifiers. That's unreal. Okay, over here, I'm going to roll a d6 till we get the number. 1 is Belgun, 2 is Lug, 3 is Lug 2. 4 doesn't count. 4 doesn't count. What the fuck?
Why don't you
2.
just divide it? Oh, there you go.
Lug?
No, don't divide it. Don't
not
do
an
that.
advantage.
I don't.
Not an
I want it.
advantage? Oh, you're still
Isn't
fucked.
it a
Got a 24.
Isn't it a disadvantage because Railgun?
No, I'm not in rage.
Oh, you're not raging.
Oh. Okay, that's a little saucy damage. Plus, so 26 damage total.
Okay, this bear has dealt out 26 damage twice now.
And next up is Point. It's your turn.
I'm gonna swing at her recklessly.
Okay.
Text my buddy and myself. Hey, nat 20.
Nice.
Please, Grom should be watching. Whew,
Oh, baby.
hasty. 23
Spicy
damage.
damage.
How much?
23.
Okay, yeah, you decapitate this thing. You swing down as it's leaping to make it strike on you, and it manages to hit you, but you move to the side, and when the sword comes in its downward arc, it cleaves right through all the bones in its neck and everything. Gets kind of stuck on a final skin flap, and then you just push it past, and its head, with a satisfying thud, lands in the wheat.
I look at Spriggs. Ah! Sorry, I didn't kill it.
That's okay. We're both still alive.
You're all bleeding horribly. Is that your turn, Spriggs? Or a point, sorry?
Yeah.
Okay, so you run over there. Next up, Point, or Spriggs, sorry. God damn, Spriggs, it's your turn.
Let's go over here. Hang out.
Okay. And Lugs.
You can do it, Lugs.
Let's finish it.
For grubs.
$16 misses, right?
16 does miss.
Then a 6 must definitely miss. Oh, that was mean.
The 4 action.
My die stopped on the 20 and then fell to a 4. I missed both my strikes.
Yeah, sounds
So
good.
did I.
So did you. Okay. Lastly, Bailgun, it's your turn.
Alright, going to attack recklessly.
You have advantage for me already, just so you know.
Okay, so not recklessly, just regular attack. 19 to hit.
19 hits. Roll damage.
Fuck you, Sonic Bear.
Okay.
11 damage.
11. Okay, it's still alive.
Last attack. 22 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
14 damage.
Still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Everyone roll initiative. Let's see if somebody else is gonna get mauled to death.
6 hit like trucks. Oh, baby, nat 20.
Uh-oh.
Give
like
the
I'm not getting
lugs
this
the
though.
go-ahead.
Okay. Well, with the nat 20, it looks like you're first. Lugs, what do you want to do?
Recklessly
wanna
attack
attack
this
it?
thing.
Please do.
What the fuck did you roll, Lucci?
Whoa, dice, please. 19.
Natural
Wait, I rolled
20.
8. What am I doing?
Natural.
On that turn. Yeah.
A 19 hits, right, Alucien?
Yes. Your AC is good, but not that good.
14, 17, 16 is 33 damage.
Okay.
And 23.
You guys swing together, and both your blade and axe embed into the side of this thing's skull, and it dies there immediately, ceasing to move. Falls down.
I'll nod at my brother. Okay. How close is this temple? Or you said there's a forest, right?
There's a forest nearby. Yeah, you guys are actually at the edge of it, having ran a whole bunch through the wheat field.
Well, no need to stop. Just keep on running. I mean, there might be a need because we're all bleeding, but
We're fine.
the rage of battle is too great. I don't think Grum should want us to stop.
You guys go running over towards the forest line there. And right as you guys get up to it, you notice something. Making 0 attempts at subterfuge, there's a bunch of creatures up in the upper branches that are watching you. And they look like this, except with green skin.
Like what?
It's Uchi. Kind of like as we're running by, just like squint and like look at him like.
There's probably like 12 of them. There's a solid dozen, and they're all there, just like up and staring at you guys as you approach.
I mean, are we to assume these are enemies? And we can't assume anything. Do they look upset at us, or
You've never
like they're
seen
going to-
anything like this in the world you come from before. Maybe it's like specific to the Sky Island, who knows? But that's what you see up there, and they
Do you
stare
think
at you
they're-
guys.
Do you think
I-
they're important? We could talk to them.
I step forward, and I flex while also showing off my feathers.
One of them flies, he extends his incredibly burly arms to the side and then flaps them quite vigorously. And he kind of like lifts up off of the branch a bit and then lands next to you. And then he flexes, doing like one arm above his head and then one below. I'd like you to make a strength check, please. You need to beat a 22.
Damn.
Or sorry, no, a 20.
No! No, it would have. It's an 8.
It's an 8. The thing turns towards you for a second there. It flexes, and you know that you're beat. Like, its arms are just too much to handle. The pecs there are like, you know you've been outdone. And it just goes, chirp. What do you guys do in response? The other ones seem to be kind of like looking at each other up in the trees.
We have a temple to get to. Let's go.
Are you guys
start
speaking
running.
in Common or Orcish, or are you speaking to the thing, or what's going on?
I'm speaking to the rest of the 5 of us, but I'm speaking in Orcish.
I have no idea what he says.
I bow my head to the bird and say, I will get stronger.
The thing turns around and holds its wings out straight, well, its arms rather, with a flapping. It like takes off and lands on one of the nearby branches, and goes over towards another one of the birds there, and you can hear them. They're like, chirp, 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 chirp.
Oh god.
And they turn back towards you, and one of them like points at your group, and then points off in a certain direction, and they all begin to start flying from one branch to another, holding their wings out straight.
Birdman, do we follow them? Are they leading us to the temple?
Can I insight my bird
I
friend?
think so. Let's go where they're pointed.
Make an insight check.
Are they flying the direction they pointed?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We're
Run
following
after
it.
them.
Yeah, it's 5. Yeah, I know.
You have no idea what the fuck these guys are getting at. It's up to you guys
I
to
tell my
choose.
group, yes.
We are following the bird.
I trust your bird instincts, Point.
Caw! Thank you.
Okay.
Bird should stay with its flock, right? I think that's the thing, right?
Caw.
The things go leaping off into a certain direction here, bouncing from one branch to another On occasion, one of them will land on a branch, which like breaks under the weight, and then it'll recover by like flapping its arms faster and landing on another one. And they just like keep going along, and it leaves like a trail of decimated branches all throughout the forest that you guys are running behind. It's just like this extremely noisy thing. There's like leaves falling everywhere in front of you until eventually you guys emerge. And as you guys emerge into this next area, you see it's like a clearing of some kind. It's like a druid's grove. It's incredibly serene and beautiful. And you can see that here there is a large stone like fountain of some kind, and this fountain is shaped so that the what is it, like the fountain heads where the water actually sprays out of. One of them is an orc who is like currently, he's doing, you know, that pose where it's like the lightning bolt thing with like one arm straight and then another one over his head, right?
Yeah.
And then there's a bird doing that with its wings, and they're both pointing at each other so that like the jets of water coming out of their mouths like hit directly there and kind of like splash around, falling over themselves in the fountain.
What a nice fountain. But where is the temple? Where are the birds?
The birds are in the trees watching you guys nearby.
Does this fountain look like they're in a friendly pose or like pissed at each other?
It looks like they're both flexing together.
Oh, okay.
Hey, brother, you want to reenact the pose?
I'd take the place of one of them.
Maybe Point should do it since he's, you know, a bird.
And I'll reflect lug.
I'd like both of you
There
to
you
make
go.
performance checks.
An 11.
Okay.
Brother, you look good. Hold that pose.
15.
Okay. You guys both recreate the pose here, and as you do so, it's like kind of where your group is, and with the birds behind you, it's very sort of straight, so that the fountain is in the background, so you guys are like perfectly parallel to it, and all the birds start to chirp together, like chirp, 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 chirp. And you can see what looks like some of them begin to pace back and forth up on the branch, like, and you actually know that this means that they're pleased, and that this behavior means that they're excited.
Hey, Balgon and Spriggs, you do it too. You guys are the same height.
Are you speaking to me in Orcish?
No.
Okay.
All right. Let's go, Spriggs. This is what we're paid for.
Is there a
Birds
stand-
begin to like,
be the bird or the orc?
they fly down from there and begin to like land on the
bird.
ground and get closer to you guys and watch.
Alright, well, I'll take the place of the bird. And,
Oh. 13. Oh, wait, performance check? You said performance, right?
Yes.
Alright, that's only a 9.
Okay.
Oh!
15.
So you guys go and attempt this pose, and as you do, suddenly there's a bunch of chirp, 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 and all the birds like kind of rush over to you and pull you guys apart. and as they do that, one of them like grabs a hold of what was it? It was Balgun and Spriggs doing that, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Who is doing the orcish side? Is it Balgun?
I was doing the Orcish side.
Okay. One of them comes over to you and like examines. He like pulls on your beard with his incredibly muscular hand, and he shakes its bird head like chirp, 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 chirp. And then he like holds up one of your arms and like looks around. And meanwhile, over there, Spriggs, you're being examined as well. And they're like looking all over you and like holding your arms up and stuff. One of them's holding your arm and like flapping it up and down, and they're like chirp, 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 chirp. And they're all like shaking their heads as if in a no gesture to one another.
In Orcish, I'll offer Lug 1. Hey, Birdman, would you like to reenact pose with me? I need Birdman. I am Orc.
You're saying that to one of the birds or to Point?
To one of the Birdmen. Point's already doing it. I need my own partner.
Oh, the thing looks over at you, and it seems to like move back and forth, and then kind of does the pose. And I'd like you to make a performance check.
Yes, good, good. Nice.
Is that the same thing I got?
You got a 16,
you-
so it was a
you got a-
15. I got a 15, so it's a 14.
A bunch of them start nodding and pacing back and forth. Chirp, 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 chirp.
We're still me and Lug are still holding it.
Yeah.
We're like sweating from how much we're flexing our butt cheeks.
The group now at this point looks over towards, let's see, looks over towards Bailgun and Spriggs, and they pick you guys up and then put you over by the trees away from the fountain. Like the whole group of them just lifts you guys and puts you over there.
No, it wasn't welcome here in the first place, so.
What the hell are these things doing to me?
Then they leave you there and they all go back over to the fountain with you other three. And then looking towards you all, they're all chirping excitedly this whole time. Just like chirp, 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 chirp. And then they go over towards the fountain and they just start like smashing their heads into the fountain.
Oh, I do the same.
The water's going everywhere.
Don't break the pose, point.
No, I hop in on that shit and start smashing my head on everything.
Resist.
Are you guys going over there and doing that?
Did the bird making the pose with Lug leave? Or is he still posing?
No, the pose finished and all of the bird people are dunking their heads repeatedly into the fountain.
I will dunk my head into the fountain as well.
Yep.
Yeah? Okay.
Whatever the bird opposite me was doing.
Like, I'm doing solid.
I'd like you all to go ahead and make wisdom rolls, and Point, you can do so at advantage.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh.
Ah, shit. 5.
Oh my god!
Well, this one's
Wow.
janked, but that is a 1 there.
This one's janked?
The one on the wall, yeah.
Jesus, fuck.
Hilltop's having a fucking seizure over here.
I got a 2.
A 2, 5, and 6.
Jesus Christ.
The birds all stare at you guys afterwards. They finish dunking their heads for a moment, and some of them take their arms and kind of like push their feathers back, like somebody messing with their hair after the shower. And they look over at you guys, and they start to talk amongst themselves. Chirp, 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 chirp. What do you guys want to do?
Point, what are they saying?
Can I decipher anything?
I'll let you make an insight roll.
Brother, we do know how to talk with animals if we want to do that thing.
Ooh.
13. No, wait. Sight might be... Yep, 13.
You can't tell what they're saying, but you know a bit about bird behavior, and you sense confusion amongst the group.
The lugs start going into a trance to cast speak with animals or beast speech or whatever it is.
How long does that take?
10
10
minutes.
minutes.
Okay, so you guys start trying to channel this magic, and the birds are all just like chirping confused.
I honestly have no idea what the fuck to do with these birds.
I pat the ground next to me where I'm sitting preparing my ritual.
Sure. I'll also start channeling beast speech.
So you guys sit down over there. The birds seem to chirp together with one another, and they do so for quite a while. Some of them kind of move here and there, like jumping onto trees over in the distance, or kind of flying up for a moment and then circling and coming back. You guys eventually finish your beast speech there, and can understand them. And all of them are like, why doesn't it work? Why? 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 No work. It doesn't work. Work. Why? Why? Why?
Hello, strong birds.
Yes, 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 bird, yes.
What are you trying to do with this ritual?
They look over, and then they look back, taking a brief moment to stare at the fountain, and then when they look at you, they say, hey, bird, bird.
Oh.
I go over and drink the water again.
Okay. You drink the water, and nothing seems to happen.
Go in the middle of the fountain. Just channel all the bird energy I have.
It doesn't
Slam
seem to
my
work.
shit. Damn
You
it!
concentrate as much as you can, and the birds keep chirping. Why? Don't work. Why?
Birds.
I
What
climb
does
up.
the ritual do?
I climb up next to the orc statue, and I take the pose like right next to him and gesture for Point to join me.
I join him.
At this point, the birds go, yes, should work, work. So beautiful. Nothing seems
Do I
to
feel
change.
anything?
The birds then continue, and this time they go, Grumsh? Maybe Grumsh no like. No. But orc.
We're supposed to go to temple.
Temple. They all kind of like point off into a different direction and stare towards a point of the forest.
Okay, we can come back after temple, but we have to go.
Why no work? Why?
I take a sip of the water from the guy's hand, from the orc's hand, as I leave,
Okay.
and then we go
How's
grab
it taste,
Spriggs
brother?
and maybe because Spriggs and Belgun didn't do it, maybe everyone needs to.
The birds go, no good. No.
What?
Must be beautiful.
How does the ritual usually work?
One of the birds like walks over, and all the other ones are like, yep. And it does the pose, and then it just turns over and like smashes its face into the water, and then turns around and goes like, yes.
Yes.
Brother, I think this is pointless ritual. Grumsh say nothing about this. We should just move on.
Must get to temple.
Are you
Maybe
saying
we come
that so
back.
that the creatures can understand you, or just speaking between yourselves?
Between ourselves.
Okay.
Could be offensive.
It's true.
I don't
We
know
go
what they
back.
want. We tried and it didn't work. We can try again, but I don't know. Do you want to try one more time? We try one more time, birds, okay? If not work, we must go.
Yes.
You, bird. Bird who did performance, come.
One of them comes over, whoosh, just like flashes the pose.
Alright, I'll
Make
do
a
it again.
performance check again.
I flash the pose with point.
Okay.
It's a 9.
You guys can make yours.
Performance check. Hell yeah. Unnatural 1.
They look at each other and go, nope. Not beautiful. Nope. Beautiful. Nope.
I shrug. We
I
go
shrug.
now? Asking the birds, we go now?
But not work. Nope. Not work. Not work.
I'm just gonna go.
No. They all like follow after you. It's
Why
like
don't you-
somebody in the park who's got bread, right? And they all just kind of like hop over in your direction.
You move my arms to perfect position, and I hold.
And I'll like make myself go limp, and I'll let the birds move me.
They adjust you and everything. And then they look and they're like, something missing. Yes, missing.
I look at the statue and then I look at my
flex.
brother. What's missing?
Well, there's an orc there doing the pose. And then you see the bird there doing the pose. And I'd like both of you to make investigation checks.
The water. I need water to spit.
I'll take a mouthful of water and
Carol and that investigation.
You just drool and stare at the ground.
I take a mouthful of water from the fountain and like go back to the pose and spew it out of my mouth while making the pose. Maybe I like that more.
All the birds go,
But you have to do it too, other bird. We do it same time. Here, come get mouth of water.
One of them goes over and dunks its head and turns back. Waits
Okay.
till you're in the pose and does so next to you. And then goes, "Chirp," and just like vomits a whole bunch of water onto your face.
Good.
And you do so as well.
Yes.
And then all the other ones go, nope.
If you want us to do something, you need to tell us. This is stupid. You're wasting our time.
They seem to be getting irate, and some of them are like flapping their arms now. Should work. Should work. What? Not full.
Yeah, let me look closer. I never
Is
even
it
looked
not
at these
full?
statues, really.
No, he said not fault.
Oh.
Well, I'll let you make a look, Lug, but Lug 2 already made his roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I
rolled
also
in that
make a
one.
look?
Sure. You can make a investigation check with the statue as well.
Huh, 8.
Okay.
9.
You guys can't seem to see like any clues there. You guys recreated this as best you could, and it seems to have not worked. Maybe the birds are just wasting your time. Who knows? But they seem to be obsessed with this thing that you can't seem to pull off.
Maybe
We asked little one for help, and I point to Spriggs.
maybe we have to be in water when we do pose.
Nope.
Tried
nope.
that.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Were they saying nope to if we could ask for help?
Oh. They seem to be divided. Some of them say yes, and some of them say no. Like they're in some sort of argument with one another.
Are there
Hey,
any more
Spriggs!
statues or just those two?
The best is that during this whole time, like half this conversation would just make no sense. It would just be two people watching a bunch of these bird creatures like chirping at each other.
Is there
Spriggs!
only two statues?
Can I, like, since I've been sitting down not doing anything since they started doing the ritual cast, if, like, I get a short rest in, tell me, because I'm probably just lying down with a headache.
Ah, okay. I would say that both of you guys would get a short rest.
Hey, Spriggs.
Yeah, what's going on, Lux?
When I pose, what's different from me and the statue? And I pose.
Does the pose, and you're able to look at the both of them. Make an investigation roll. That's a D12.
No,
I think he's
I'm
rolling
rolling
hit
hit.
dice.
I'm rolling hit dice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to roll hit dice after. Investigate.
Oh my god.
No, that's not good. 1.
They look the same.
This is a 7.
Well, aside from the fact that you're not made of stone, can't really tell.
Maybe I have to be stonework.
I
I
think,
see
we
that to the
all,
birds.
I think we all have to do it. Spriggs and Bailgun, come over.
Last time they shooed us away. I don't think those
Well-
birds want us over there.
Don't listen to them. They don't know what they're doing.
I
Come on.
think.
Come on, one last chance.
Lug, I don't think they should.
Look, man, they tugged at my beer last time. We're not doing that. Not again.
They don't even know how their own ritual works.
This whole time they're just like, why? Sure.
Okay. I get close to Lug. Alright, Lug. Pose for me hard.
Maybe only
Me
one at a
look or
time.
that look? Me
Just
look
you
or that
guys
look?
do it.
Okay, just us do it, point.
Birds, don't go in the fountain. Don't peck at the water. Just let these two do it. You interfering.
They all watch.
Alright.
I'm gonna flex as hard as I can first and then pose.
Okay.
As I come to the pinnacle of the flex, I would like to enter rage.
Okay.
With the cob and eagle.
Okay. Both of you guys do the pose, and as you do so, you've already done this a couple of times, and the birds respond with, "So beautiful, beautiful."
When I
Wait,
hear
they said
beautiful,
Yeah, they said beautiful.
They did the
Should
first
work.
time, too.
Should work.
Okay. So then, as the pose is finished, I walk as bird-like into the fountain and smash my shit.
Okay. As you do so,
smash my shit as well.
they all seem to be displeased. After the sound of sloshing water, you hear all the birds go, "Didn't work. Didn't work. Why?
What?
Why?"
As Spriggs is sitting there, like, kind of observing, does it seem like there's anything magical at all about this area, or is it just some crappy old fountain?
Make an insight check.
I don't think I have a good mod for that. No, that's an 11.
Can't say for sure, but you are on an island in the sky, so who knows?
I shrug. Oh.
What ritual is supposed to do? Give us wings?
They all
Make
look
bird.
at each other and go, like us, like us, like us.
Wait, we don't want to be like them. We should. Let's go. This is silly.
Thank
We
you for
don't have
having
to do-
us. We can come back later.
Thank you for telling us where temple is.
They all go, come back, come back, come back sometime. Later, later.
Later.
I think they were trying to induct us into their bird cult.
Can I roll insight to see if that's what they were trying to do?
Sure, roll an insight check.
I hope so.
The most insightful of orcs.
That is a grand old 7.
It's possible. Who knows? This island
Don't
is
like-
clearly strange. You had never seen an orc bear before, and now there are orc birds trying to get you to do some weird stuff. Who knows what's happening?
B-birds. O-birds.
Boards.
Okay. Well, that was weird. We're kind of off track now. Let's just go to the temple. I was all in
So the
battle
rest of us
mood.
get a short rest, Alucien, or was that too strenuous?
I think it was too strenuous.
Fair. To the temple.
Okay. You guys go
start
rushing
running.
off in that direction, and with the sound of chirp, 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 chirp in the background, we will end the session there.
I knew he was gonna say it.
Aww.
So
Oh,
thank
man,
you all
what a
for
session.
joining. I hope you enjoyed yourselves.
We're in heaven.
Is heaven? You're in literal
I'm going to
orc
throw
heaven.
my dwarf off a cliff.
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
What the fuck were those birds about? I wanna be. I'm so confused.
Well, that's a mystery maybe for next time. It wouldn't be the first time I've given all you barbarians a puzzle.
Maybe you should have tried smashing it.
Smashing what?
The fountain? That's a barbarian way to fix things.
Look, man,
Solve
it's an
problems.
orc ritual, therefore not enough blood. Need more blood, kill more birds.
The best puzzle Alucien ever gave us is the one that we beat by literally just that 20 strength check ripping the key out.
Oh, I
that was
remember
fun.
that. Yeah, that was great.
That was great.
We like held somebody up over the blades, and then they just like nat 20 ripped
Yeah,
it
yeah.
out.
I did as Yuri. I
was
fucking
great.
ripped the fucking key out of it.
Afterwards, you guys were like, so that's what we're supposed to do, right? And I'm like, no, this,
No.
and this. And you're like, oh. So we just beat the shit out of it. I'm like, yeah. But hey, you
Hold
know,
on.
that's
We
D&D,
pulled on
right?
it hard enough.
So I'd like to congratulate all the players for doing a pretty good job there. I think you guys RP'd well and have now started on the quest to become proper followers of Grumsh. We'll see what happens next week. Including the
Going to
dwarf.
throw my dwarf off a fucking cliff,
that
man.
angel was amazing.
I'm glad you
Yeah, the
liked it.
angel's fucking great.
I haven't killed in 1 minute.
Thanks for stopping by, audience. Patrons, couldn't do without you. We will see you next week, and then there's a week off after that. So
Oh
we'll catch
no,
you.
we never looted the necromancers.
You didn't. They had stuff on them. I even did a luck roll to see if you would notice that, but you failed.
Did they have a red coin?
No, they had something else. But
Oh, well, that's...
Oh, now the
don't give a
Mage
fuck.
Guild has it.
the session is over, and see you guys next time. Adios.
See ya.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Good
I
bro
even-
session.
I even thought to myself, like right after we killed them, like, oh, we should totally loot these guys. And then I was like, that's not a lug thing, though. I'll wait for somebody else to do it. And then
If
I
using them
actually
as a
forgot.
puppet and like having your head in them isn't good enough to find it. It's probably nothing important.
It's not a weapon, so.
Certainly
What do
not
you
a
care?
weapon.
We have our +1 greatsword and +1 great axe. We're fine.
Yeah, what the hell?
We're
do we
naked
need
up
to-
here.
So
Yeah,
you're
we-
telling
we
me,
wouldn't
looking at
know.
that image, you guys wouldn't want to become one of those things?
I would.
Did the statue have a loincloth on? Is that what I was missing? Oh no.
I would say that he did, but you guys wouldn't have noticed, so
Nope.
you guys all got poor rules. Who knows? Who knows? The puzzle's still there for next time.
I don't want to be a bird.
I do.
Who the fuck
Small
wants to
bird.
be a bird?
A burb.
A breb.
A borb. Bored.
Bork. I want to be a bork. I would totally be a bork.
Holy fuck. When you said Bork, I had to mute my mic. Bork is the greatest.
Or work. I would be a wolf work also if we run into any of those.
As in a warg.
No, just a work. Work.
Work, work.
Work, 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 work.
Be happy to.
Work, 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 work.
He's
Instead
not
of getting the no voting for
If
coins
no
today.
understand, not smart enough, not smart enough, not strong enough.